There will be noise. Let me set up the chat over here. I don't think he knows that I'm actually live right now. He might need to actually be informed. Let me get my drink from the other room and I'll be back. Yeah, thank you, baby. That's okay, love. Hello, I am back. Okay. I sometimes forget I have a microphone, and when I bump into it, it makes a noise. It's like a whole new world over here, getting like used to having a microphone. I have to like keep an eye on how charged my phone is because this apparently drains the battery extra, and because this is plugged into the same port on the bottom that the charger goes into, I can't charge my phone while I use the microphone. So, you know, we're just adjusting over here. Just like we're adjusting to the new timelines, to how our body is feeling, to all sorts of ascension symptoms that we might not know are ascension symptoms, how our sleep is doing. Oh my God, there is so much going on right now, is there not? Okay, so welcome everybody who's just starting to show up. Let me set up the chat over here, chat filter, top messages, that looks good. Please say hi when you're starting to come on in so I know who's here. Hello, Sarah, darling. You get the award for being the first one to show up. I don't have anything to give you, though. I'm sorry. Only well wishes and positive vibes. Hello, Ajira. Okay, so you, Ajira, by the way, you have a crown and number 2 next to your name. You might not know what it is. I don't even know if you guys can see it. I can see it. So I had gotten an email that basically there's going to be like different like emojis or symbols next to people's names. It's an indication of how I think how much they comment in live streams and things like that. So Ajira, I think you're number 2 because you've got a crown and you've got a number 2 next to your name. So congratulations for being number 2. How's the sound, everybody? Hello, Romina, my darling. Hello, Beth, my darling. Beth, what I want to know is how do you not have like a crown next to your name? Sound is great. Okay, this is really, really good. I'm glad that the microphone so far has been working out well for everybody.
I just pulled Nevin in a pack.
Huh?
I just got an amazing player in an FC pack.
Good job. Good job. Okay, I'm so happy that the sound is great. So I came in with a couple of things of what I thought might be interesting to, thank you for the hearts, guys, of what I thought might be interesting to discuss today. But really, at the end of the day, you guys know I don't have any particular agenda. I kind of just go where, I'm like Lilith, but not. I go wherever the wind picks me up and takes me. So if it takes me to talking about something that I wasn't planning on talking about, I'm down with that. There we go. Beth, I am happy to see that you actually have a crown next to your name and you are number 1. Beth says, I am always here, but I don't comment so often. No, but it's so interesting to me because as you said that a crown actually came up and it says number 1 next to your name. I know not how these things work. I am just the host. Mary Beaver, good evening, Faye. Good to see you on. It is good to be here, I must say. I was thinking, like, should I go live tomorrow? I just felt like I was in the mood today because I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I know how I felt today. Hence, we're on today. Searching for synchronicities. Hello, showing up in all of the tornadic energy shifting. I mean, yes. How's everybody's sleep doing? Is our sleep anything close to the way that it used to be? Is it totally wacky? Is it off? Are we sleeping better? Are we sleeping worse? Hello, Jamara. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, Jamara. We are going to talk some pole shifts. We're going to talk ascension symptoms, pole shifts, sleep, vibration, energy, changing timelines. There is no topic that's off the table today. Ajira, not sleeping that great, but not terrible. There's a lot of crazy fucking energy in the world right now. This is Not a surprise. Not even close to a surprise. Um, it also is starting to feel like there's timelines that are starting to collapse. Because I've had a couple of sessions with people over the last few days, and there's somebody that I work with on a pretty regular basis, and the timeline in her life completely shifted in a matter of weeks. Like things that I was seeing as a potential happening in 5 years, the timeline sped up, and it now looks like it's a potential for 2 years from now. And this is like in a matter of weeks. Because yes, our vibration really can completely alter the course of potential outcomes that are playing out for us. It's the wildest thing. Ramesh. I don't know the answer to that, Ramesh. Beth, actually sleeping better now. I'm happy to hear that. Hello, Edson Claudio Dorozio. Hi, Cindy, honey. I'm glad that you're here. Jamara said, I sleep for like 4 hours. I thought just me. No, honey. I know. I'm trying to actually think how many people have told me that their sleep has been impacted lately. So also here's the thing. As our bodies is starting to absorb and integrate new energies, especially if they're lighter energies, because like look at it this way. On the other side, when we're nothing but energy, our body doesn't have any need for food, for sleep, for rest, for anything that's considered like would be connected to like the first chakra, right? So no money, no food, no rest, no fornicating, no bathroom breaks. So you yourself might actually, as you're integrating more of these divine codes into you, you might be eating less. You might just be maybe just drinking water, or even drinking no water, or drinking less water, but not even feeling like you want water or want food even. You might be sleeping less because the energy codes that you're integrating come from the other side. So as you're pulling them in and integrating them into your body, a lot of the lower, denser first chakra energy is kind of just getting washed out of your body at this point. So it's not you. Jamara, you have a crown in number 3. Go, Jamara. Jamara said, I only need that much, though. Is the odd part. It sounds like you've already integrated a lot of these energies just fine. Hello, the opaque. Hey, Faye, you good? I am great. Came to see you. Turns out we're addicted to you, too. Could you be sweeter, the opaque? Thank you for saying so. Beth, Jamara, I normally only sleep about 4 hours, but have been sleeping 6 to 7 lately. That's all. So here's the thing. That's also normal. It's like, what's normal? I don't know. It depends on you. Everything is kind of normal. When I was going through my spiritual awakening, like all I wanted to do was eat comfort food. Like my diet at that time was so shitty. It was horrific. Like, I'm not even joking. My diet at that time, like actually right before I went through my spiritual awakening, I was making cheesecake on the regular. So my dinner was cheesecake, potato chips, and wine. It was horrendous. And then all I wanted was like comfort food. I wanted like macaroni and cheese and things like that. Like, this is shit I would never eat now. Haven't had wine in years. Don't eat cheesecake. Don't eat potato chips. And macaroni and cheese, it's like just looking at it makes my stomach turn. So sometimes when we're going through it, we're changing so much that we actually long to have more comfort food. Also, as we're integrating it, we might actually be more tired as we're integrating it, because it could be a very, very big difference between where we were and where we are and where we're going. So it's actually all normal. It's not like, this is not like fucking Target. It's not a one size fits all kind of like shirt or approach. Like, this is like a bespoke experience, and it's different for all of us. Searching for synchronicity, sleeping well, but waking at the weirdest times. So if you're waking anywhere around 3 a.m., that's usually a sign to meditate. I don't make the rules, I just report on them. Truth is speaking. Hi, are you a doctor? No, but do I have to be a doctor to know what I'm talking about? Just asking. Rumina, our vibration is constantly shifting, can be scary, but also empowering. I think it's empowering when we know what it is. If you don't know what it is, you could feel like you're losing your mind, and that's when it's scary. So that's why I talk about these things. Let's normalize it. Let's talk about the things that are considered to be taboo, because then if we talk about it, guess what? It's not taboo any longer. Jamara, definitely don't want food or water, and my belly purges every time. There you go. Comfort food was me too. I can't do it anymore. The pain isn't worth it. I agree. Yeah, spiritual doctor. This is why I need this community. I'm not nearly as clever as you guys are. The opaque moon god. Oh, hello. Okay. I'm down with moon goddess. I can take it. Moon goddess, have you ever tried black lipstick? With your celestial hair and dreamy eyes, there's only one thing missing, and guess what? It's waiting for you in the makeup drawer, darling. No, not black, but sometimes in the summer when I can't wear white, but if I wear like a cream colored dress, then I'll pair it with like a really, really dark burgundy lip because I like the contrast. I like contrast, so I like the contrast between the two of them, but I've never done black. Ajira. The craving for comfort food for me comes in waves. Right now, I'm about to, saute kale. LOL, tomorrow I'll want a pint of ice cream. Nothing wrong with that, dear. Searching for synchronicity. Ooh, good to know on meditation queue. Yep. That's usually what it means when you're starting to wake up at like crazy times. Your guides are actually waking you up because they have things that they want to share with you. But if you don't want to be woken up at crazy times, just make sure that you meditate before you go to sleep. So whatever it is that they want to bring to you, you're giving them ample opportunity to come in and bring it to you. TX Justin, where can I find your OF? What does OF stand for, dear? I don't think I'm familiar with that abbreviation. And does TX stand for Texas? Justin, are you in Texas? Tell us the truth. We all want to know. Are you in Texas? Today's episode is not brought to us by Aqua di Kefir. If anybody has a contact to Aqua di Kefir, please connect me to them. I am freaking obsessed with this beverage. It's a little shameful, to be honest. I would love to be sponsored by Aqua di Kefir. And even if you don't sponsor me, I'm still going to come on here and talk about Aqua di Kefir. That's how much I love this beverage. Is it just me? Has anybody else tried it? You can get it in Trader Joe's. You can also get it like in Target, but it might just be me who's obsessed with it. Jamara, frequencies has been my focus. I can feel how everything has a code. Just want to stay on my channel, but damn it, yes. Now, here's another interesting thing. I was thinking about this morning. I don't think I've spoken to you guys. Hi, Theo. I don't think I've spoken to you guys. No, I have spoken to you guys, I think, about like circadian rhythms and things like that. I was thinking about this. What? You just learned about Trader Joe's, Chris? Trader Joe's is only like the best. First of all, their organic produce is the most affordable organic produce I have ever come across. There's some grocery stores that don't carry organic at all. I don't like, did they not get the memo? And in California, it's like, really? Really? Have they not gotten the memo? Like, this is what we're into. I don't understand people. I don't understand grocery stores. Like, who's doing their purchasing for them? Anyway, Rumina, I love kefir. I want to try. You know what? When you master making that, could you let me know that how it goes? Because probably not that I'm going to do it. Not until I like homestead. But I still want to. I want to know how it went for you. Theo said, yeah, it's really speeding up. Jamara, water kefir. I just know the milk. I'm interested. Searching for synchronicities. By the way, you are now number one. You have dethroned Beth. And Jamara, I'm sorry, Jamara. Jamara, you have dethroned Ajira because you are now number two. there's like a competition going on here. I don't know how I feel about like this whole competitive aspect. Anyway, searching for synchronicities. Kombucha and any fermented foods are my go-to these days. Very new to this. I like that for you, though. I think that's also part of the integrating the higher energies into your body. Sylvia Emanuel. Hi, how are you doing, sis? I'm doing well, thank you, darling. Chris, that's how I learned about Trader Joe's when I was stationed in California. I mean, we love our produce out here. I mean, I guess most of us do. I don't know about the other people. Like, really, Ralph's not having any organic produce? Really? And their organic produce is so expensive. I'm not even understanding the point of it. Rumina, will do. Got to get the kefir grains. The opaque. Darling, remember that teal dress you wore, how you blossomed in it like divine revelation. Now trust the vision, slip on the black lipstick, and let the world witness the eclipse. I'll have to get a black lipstick. I don't currently have one. Do you have one that you can recommend to me? Theo, I'm happy to hear about it. The opaque, the day you wore turquoise, even the sky forgot it's you. Can you pen me like a love letter? I mean, I think women would die on a hill climbing over each other to get like a love letter penned by you to them. So I'm just putting it out there. I would like a love letter penned to me, the opaque. Anyway, now dare to paint your lips with midnight. Let mortals gape at your supernova. I'm gonna need a love letter stat. That's all I'm saying. Rumina Ajira, great taste. Searching for synchronicities. The label organic may be in jeopardy to not... I know. PL and Bill Gates, I know. Here's the thing, though. Some produce, depending on what country it comes from, it is not going to be coated in a PL, and it doesn't matter. So if you know what country your produce comes from, you'll probably be okay. Jamira, can you get off Chat GPT? Hello, Sarah, my darling. Sarah popped right in and she's already been like deleting chats over here. I love you, Sarah. Thank you. Anonymous, do 10 push-ups. Not if my life depended on it. Not if my life depended on it. I can't do even one push-up if it's not on my knees. It's shameful. But years ago, and I mean like before I had a child and my abs went completely offline. So I was doing with I don't know if everybody knows, if everyone who watches me knows I still am a yoga teacher. That used to be like my only job. Now it's just one of my jobs. So I was doing a 30-day plank challenge with one of my classes. So every day I would text reminders to them, like today we're planking for this amount of time. And then at the conclusion of the 30 days, we did a plank off in class, okay? In my heyday, as in not in this day, I was able to hold plank for 10 minutes and 37 seconds. I can't do that now. I don't even know if I could get to a minute now. I mean, maybe I could probably get to, maybe I could get to like 3. I think 3 is what like the Navy SEALs have to hold plank for. I'm sorry. I got out of plank at 10 minutes and 37 seconds and I was like, I'm an honorary Navy SEAL. Forget the water aspect. I can't stand the water and I don't like cold water, but forget all of that. Planking alone, I was honorary. If universities can give out honorary degrees to like, I don't know, Taylor Swift, surely I can get like an honorary degree from like the Navy SEALs. 10 minutes and 37 seconds. In my heyday. I'm not in my heyday any longer. Let's be honest here. I'm sorry if that was a little aggressive. I'm still getting used to having a microphone, guys. Please forgive me. Jamara, how is buying land a thing? We don't own Earth. I know. I talk about this all the time. So we think okay, the common idea is you buy a house, you own it. Sure, you own the house. You're leasing the land. You don't own the land that your house is on. That's why you pay property tax. The property tax is actually you leasing the land. Never you mind the fact that whatever country you live in, it wasn't their land to actually give to you anyway. But let's not go there. That's a conversation for a different time and a different day. I'm not nearly caffeinated enough today to have that conversation. Searching for synchronicity. Oh my, not into the competitive aspect of these icons. I just really started commenting in a live you offer as I like that. I'm not into the competitive aspect either, but let's just have fun with it. Hello, Theo. Jamara, Faye, come on, you strong. I mean, I think a strong mind and a strong body, there's definitely some correlation there. But you know, I didn't use my abs for like, I don't know, 18 months? You know, it's kind of hard to come back from. Sarah Lee, hello, Beth. Jamara, oh boy, I hate plank. We should definitely, not should. We could definitely do a plank challenge in that case. Jamara, stop saying don't. I don't know when I said that. Hello, Cindy. Cindy, found you from beyond the veil. Love you. But thank you so much for saying so. Cindy, I'm so glad that you are here. I'm very appreciative that Dee gave the channel a shout out, and I'm really glad that you found me from her. I hope that you're enjoying the content. Theo, I am doing fine, thank you, darling. Jamara, girl, you stronger than you given credit for, Miss Yoga. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I could hold down dog for hella long time, but like, I just don't have the upper body strength. Like, lower body strength, yeah, I'm good. Like, okay. Upper body strength, I'm just like a weak ass bitch. I just, Faye, what kind of yoga do you teach? I did 3 different yoga teacher trainings, so I'm certified to teach. I got to actually think about this. Hatha, Vinyasa, Dharma Mitra, restorative, prenatal, postnatal, yoga lattes, which is a combination of yoga and Pilates. I'm also certified in teaching meditation, psychic development, according to the yoga idea of psychic development, which is different than gifts and abilities. I'm also a certified sports nutritionist, and I am also, what's the other one? A Reiki healer. Yeah. So, a lot. Michelle Owens, hello. I'm new here from Arizona. Welcome from Arizona. Rumina, isn't it about your TVA rather than abs when it comes to what is TVA, honey? Down dog. Jamara, why are you laughing at down dog? Don't do that. Don't play me like that. That hurts my feelings. Michelle Owens, love your plants, and Tinkerbell is everything. That's my girl. Tink is my home girl. Lots of love for Tink. Only love for Tink. By the way, guys, I still have the moon on my other wall. I have a gold moon that I keep meaning to put up here above the stars to complete the vibe. I just keep forgetting about it. Jamara, I don't say speak that. What the fuck are you trying to say there? Or my mind is just not computing what you're trying to say. Searching for synchronicities. I am in on a plank challenge for fun. It would be fun. I agree with you. Let's do it just for fun. Jamara, high vibration and weak. Don't go. You would be surprised. No, James Garland, I'm not showing my feet. This is not fucking all fans. I don't entertain pervs here. I do have nice feet though, but no. My feet are they're a special proprietary blend. Sorry, I don't show them. Hello, Miles. My day is going well. Thank you for the well wishes. I'm so glad that you caught us, Miles. You haven't been here in fucking forever, at least not part of the live stream. So I'm so glad that you caught us there. Okay. So I wanted to talk to you guys about Miles, LOL, what did I walk into? Not all fans. I can tell you that for damn sure. Circadian rhythms. I am fascinated by circadian rhythms. The reason I'm fascinated by circadian rhythms, and if for anyone who's like, what the fuck is a circadian rhythm, Faye? It's the sleep cycle that is essentially like coded into your DNA. Everybody has a circadian rhythm. You could want to change it. Good luck with that. I shall tell you why momentarily. So this is what we're talking about, Miles, actually, how crazy everything is right now with like the changing timelines and the collapsing timelines and the reveals and the false idol reveal. I mean, it's just fucking crazy right now, right? And I think, here's the thing. We don't exist in a vacuum. I gotta sit on my desk, guys. I'm sorry. You're still not gonna see my feet, though. We don't exist in a vacuum, right? So because we don't exist in a vacuum, energy is everything. Energy does not lie. Energy is contagious. So just like there's crazy energy going on in the world at large right now, there's also crazy energy going on in our individual lives because energy is everything. Okay. So circadian rhythms. So this is the sleep cycle that you're basically, like, it's coded into your DNA. Now, every person has like one of 4 potential sleep cycles. Hold on. Sarah Lee, does someone know what these crowns next to? So I got actually an email about that. Depending on how much somebody participates and how active they are in a live stream, they actually will get a crown and a number indicating how active they are in the live stream. So it's constantly changing depending on how much you're participating and how much you're commenting. So Sarah Lee, I think because you're one of the mods, it means you're always going to be like participating. So I think that's why you quickly became number 1. Hold on. Hi, honey. Willow Pillow, love circadian rhythm chats. Good, because we're going there. Jamara, it's like YouTube ranking top comments, pretty much, yeah. So everyone has one of 4 different circadian rhythms, and it's coded into you. Essentially, it's like coded into your DNA. So some people are morning people, some people are afternoon people, some people are nighttime people, and some people are, I don't even understand what the last one is. I think it's like people who either don't sleep well or I don't even understand it. But essentially, why is it coded into our DNA? How did it even develop in the first place? So this is what happened. Let's say there was a tribe, because, thousands of years ago, or however long you think it might be, we used to be hunters and gatherers. So let's say there was a group of like a little village of 25 people. If all of them went to sleep at the exact same time, then that village would be vulnerable to another village or hunters and gatherers coming and attacking them and maybe stealing their goods, stealing their grain, stealing their produce, stealing their animals, or unaliving them. So because of that, people would be up late and they would keep guard over those that were sleeping. So let's say the majority of the people would go to sleep at 8 p.m. and then they would wake up at 4. So not everybody could go to sleep at 8 p.m. then. So maybe some people went to sleep at midnight. But the people that went to sleep at midnight, they're not waking up at 4 a.m. with everybody else, so they would wake up at 8 a.m. But here's the thing, the people that woke up at 4 a.m., they're not like ready to go the minute they wake up. So then some people would go to sleep, let's say at 4, and then they would wake up at 12. So it's inherently coded into our DNA. Some people just love the morning. I have a friend, she wakes up at 4 a.m., does not need an alarm clock, wakes up at 4 a.m. She is in bed, if not asleep, at 8 p.m. going to sleep at 8 p.m. would feel like a punishment to me. You want to punish Faye? Send me to bed at 8 p.m. Because my ideal time is like midnight, really maybe 1 a.m. Anything outside of that is a punishment. But the people that like waking up early, they love, like, I know so many people, they're like, oh, the world is so quiet in the morning. I love it. That's how I feel about the world at night. I love how quiet it is when everybody else is sleeping. No, ain't nobody reaching out to me. Ain't nobody driving down my sleep at midnight, I can tell you that. So it is coded into our DNA. You really cannot change it. So if you're just not a morning person and somebody is always telling you, you have to wake up earlier and you'll be more productive. You have to wake up earlier and you'll have a better day. No. If you wake up earlier, you just have more time that you're going to be miserable before you actually are online. Because I sat down today and I tried to record a video at noon. It was like I was talking with marbles in my mouth. That's what it was coming across as. Because I don't come online. It doesn't matter what time I wake up. I could wake up at 6 a.m. I could wake up at 8 a.m. I could wake up at noon. I don't come online until 1 p.m. I do my best work of the day from like 1 to 6. And then again, like in the evening after Pip goes to sleep. I'm a night owl, baby. I'm a night owl. So first and foremost, don't ever let somebody tell you you're sleeping wrong. What? You will get the best sleep. Your body inherently knows when you're going to get the best sleep. So don't listen to anybody that throws shade at your sleeping habits or your sleep time. And don't let any asshole on YouTube tell you you have to wake up earlier and you'll have a more productive day. Because that person doesn't understand the first thing about circadian rhythms. So don't listen to assholes on YouTube, even me. I'm going to catch up on comments now. Michelle, I have been so tired during the day and in so much pain. Oh, honey, I am sorry. It sounds like you're absorbing some of the heavy energy that's going on right now. Are you drinking enough water? Are you going for a walk? Like, there's things that you can do to start to mitigate that pain, but I am sorry. Theo said, okay, thumbs up, bye. I didn't know I was selling anything. Ajira, very interesting. The opaque, madam, when are your live sessions? They're not scheduled. It's like whenever I just want to hop on here. I'm trying to go live about once a week now, but it's not like it's a consistent thing. Even like my content, I used to record a video every Tuesday, Thursday. My other work commitments completely changed, and now I can't produce content until later in the week. So if I ever get a video out on a Tuesday, I recorded it the week before, like Wednesday, Thursday. Habega Habi, how is your day? It's good, thank you. Scotty Johnson, what about the people who went to sleep at midnight? I think I may have answered the question, your question a little bit later on, right? The people typically that would go to sleep at midnight, their ideal time to wake up would be like 8 or 9 a.m. So if they went to sleep at midnight, they're not waking up with the rest of the village at 4 or even at 6. They're waking up whenever their body is satiated with the amount of sleep that they have gotten. Beth, huge night owl over here too, Faye, so I understand. It is such a punishment. Like, on occasion, I have been, if I'm like sick or if I'm really, really tired, I will go to sleep early, but it's so outside like my comfort zone. Like, I feel like I don't have FOMO as a person, but it's not like I have FOMO that I'm going to miss out on anything. It just feels off. It feels wrong. I can't even explain it. Like, it feels wrong to me. Willow Pillow, I'm the same. Jamara, that's me in the AM. Miles, I'm definitely a nighttime person. Woot woot for the nighttime people. I feel like I'm activated during nighttime. Yep, which is funny because I'm a nighttime baby and all but 2 planets are below the horizon on my chart. Now, it's interesting that you say that, actually, nighttime baby, because somebody, I don't actually know if this is true. Somebody had told me the time that you were born is always the time that you are most energetic. Now, I was born at 6 p.m. I'm not the most energetic at 6 p.m. Like I'm functional. I'm good. Maybe I'll start to get like a second wind, but like that's not like my peak time to do anything actually, in fact. Thank you, Sarah. Come, hold on, that's a longy boy. Come when you're bored. I don't like drink water even in hot weather. You're probably chronically dehydrated then, darling. And hello to you. Rumina, the CEOs wake up at 5 a.m. and run a marathon thing. Everyone teaches their own awakening or are just parroting others. Yeah, and I think that just goes to show they're really just regurgitating other people's thoughts. They've never like looked into circadian rhythms. And have they, like, do they not know anybody that's a nighttime person? I mean, call me crazy. Rumina, so love the message. We all sleep, eat, and exercise differently. I mean, what works for one person is not going to work for another person. It's just not. Like, I don't love cardio. And I don't even think that my body like responds to cardio. You know what my body responds to? Yoga. Okay, put me on a treadmill. That too would feel like a form of punishment for me. I'm not throwing shade at people that like to like run. Okay, you do you, boo. Like that's not me doing me be. I was like trying to be witty there. I don't really know if it worked, guys. You're going to have to let me know. So anyway, the bottom line is don't let some asshole on YouTube tell you how to live. Chief Red 9, you would be the first and last person ever to say the cardio doesn't do anything to you. I mean, I know it's good. Here's the thing. My body doesn't respond to it. Yeah, baby?
Mom,
What? My body doesn't respond to it the way my body responds to yoga.
why the bowl that the chickens in is chipped? Look.
No, not the bowl.
I believe, yeah, right here.
Oh, it's on the outside. Okay. I'm glad that you're showing it to me, but at
Also
least it's...
that.
Okay. We'll just have to be more careful with it. Thank you for showing it to me, love.
There.
Rumina thought I was a freak. Girl, no. And if you are, then you're in a chat full of other freaks too. Searching for synchronicities. My active on time definitely shift with the seasons. Summer, I ache for early mornings, and winter, midday is the best time. That's interesting. By the way, I'm also going to say that I think supplements have a lot to do with it, which sounds a little crazy, I know. Magnesium L-threonate. If you take it at night before you go to sleep, I have found when I take it at night before I go to sleep, when I wake up the next morning, I feel more awake and I feel less groggy. But when first I was reading online, like take 3, I took 3, I was so tired. It was like, I definitely felt more, like I had more mental acuity, but I was still tired when I woke up. Then I moved to 2, I was still groggy, then I moved to 1, and it's the Goldilocks zone. Everybody has to find their own Goldilocks zone. Because for me, 1 magnesium L-threonate is perfect. I take it, and then when I wake up the next morning, I'm just getting a notification that Tucker Carlson is going live. Do you think I get a notification? Do you think Tucker Carlson gets a notification when I go live? Do you think Tucker watches me? Tucker, if you're watching me, I love you. Allegedly. Personal opinion only. Don't shoot the messenger. I like Tucker Carlson. I think he's adorable. I think he has the cutest laugh. I love his mind. So sue me. You don't have to like Tucker Carlson just because I do, but I like Tucker Carlson. Rumina, are you going to manifest Tucker? He's happily married, though. Maybe I could manifest, like, appearing on his show. I'm trying to manifest, like, connecting with Candace Owens, because I feel like she's talking about all the things that I've been talking about for literally the last 2 years. Is anybody watching Candace Owens? Candace Owens literally sounds like Solar Flow right now. She's saying that Hollywood, they all worship Satan. Hello, I revealed that literally 2 years ago. And no, I didn't do research to discover it. My guides showed, that's the goods that the guides had brought to me. She's saying that in Hollywood they do, she didn't say blood, sex, magic rituals. She said sex magic. Hello, I literally said that 2 years ago. She said Emmanuel Macron's wife is a man. I said that, what's his name? Big Mike is a man. Barack Obama's missus is a man. I said that literally, when did I do that video? At least 2 years ago. So I'm trying to manifest appearing on, if anyone has a contact, forget Aqua di Café, if anybody has a contact with Candace Owens, but I think she's way too cerebral. I don't think she's down with like this psychic shit. Like, she's meticulous. She researches everything. So I think like if a psychic reached out to her, I think that like she would click that delete button so fucking fast, it would be like it never even existed. I know, searching for synchronicities. I feel like he's getting pretty alternative. You know, he's talking about like aliens and things like that. I feel like he's even more open-minded at this point than Joe Rogan is, which is really saying something. But I think he's stopping himself from going too far over in the other direction. Because I feel like he's kind of trying to strike like the perfect balance. Mommy! I'm so glad that you're here, Mom. Robin Samuel, best quote of your life. Is this a trick? I don't know. Do you have like a favorite of mine? I don't know. Mom, I'm so glad you're here. I forgot to even text you to tell you that I was coming live, so I'm glad that you caught us. Guys, two things, guys. Can everybody first say hi to my mom? Hi, Mom. And also, can we all take a moment and send, thank you, Mom. Can we all take a moment and send a prayer to one of our community members' brothers? His name is Dylan. Can we all take a moment and send high vibes and positive intentions and healing energy to Dylan? This is Steve's brother. Can we all please have him in our thoughts and in our prayers and send him some positive vibes, please? Rumina, lots of people won't admit to seeing psychics. Doesn't mean they don't. Very true. Rumina is saying hello to my mother. I love that Beth calls you Mrs. Rochelle. I think that's adorable. Robin Samuel, one rule you follow in your life, stay in the high vibration. And don't let any asshole on YouTube tell you that you're living wrong. But really stay in the high vibration. I mean, I only end every video by saying that. Simply Smile said hi to my mom. I love you guys. Mommy, I'm so glad that you're here, by the way. Because sometimes my mom works so hard, I don't get a chance to talk to her, like, during the week. So sometimes literally the only way I can talk to my mom is on here. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth, for sending prayers to Dylan. Guys, can we get like some hearts over here going with the emojis so we can send all of that love and that attention towards Dylan, please? Oh my goodness, Simply Smile, you are too kind. Thank you for saying that. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you for sending the hearts to Dylan. Steve, I know you're not here, darling, but I wish you could see the amount of heart emojis that are popping up. Everybody is sending so much love and so much positive healing energy to Dylan right now. I'm loving the hearts, guys. Thank you. Like, who needs to talk about, like, collapsing timelines? Let's just talk about love. Searching for synchronicities. Hi, Mom. I fondly remember when Solar had recorded and live sessions from your living room. Those were fun. Those were actually a lot of fun. Mom, you come visit so we can do one in my living room this time. That would be so much fun. Thank you guys for putting the hearts in the comments for Dylan. I'm loving. This is the best community. I know there's other people, other content creators that say their community is the best community. For them, maybe. This is definitely the best community, though. I will never be that asshole on YouTube telling you that you're living wrong. Okay? But I will be that asshole on YouTube telling you to stay in the high vibration. That I will definitely also do. I will also be that asshole on YouTube that will tell you, do not ever give away your authority to any reader, any psychic, anyone on YouTube either. If it resonates, great. The message is for you. If it doesn't resonate, great. The message wasn't for you. It doesn't mean there's no value in the message. It just means it wasn't for you. So don't take on something that doesn't resonate with you. Searching for synchronicity, in agreement for the energy and the love to Dylan. Thank you for the, yes, beautiful emojis and hearts, Mom. Mom, I may not be that asshole on YouTube, but I'm just wondering, am I an asshole in real life? Asking for a friend, allegedly. 2% personal opinion only. And I want to know, Blake Lively, where's my subpoena, girlfriend? Where's my subpoena, girlfriend? I'm not asking for one. I just think it's funny. There's like content creators that had like 380 subscribers and they got a subpoena. What now? Who the fuck are they influencing with 380 subscribers? Make it make sense. Thank you. My mom said I'm never an asshole and I'm also a great mom. Thank you. Oh my God, I love you searching for synchronicity. She said you are my favorite YouTuber at ashore. I think you meant to say asshole. It's okay. You can say it. I give you permission. I curse like a motherfucking sailor up here on this channel, so you can definitely say asshole. I mean, it's not like my favorite curse in terms of curses. Fuck is definitely my favorite. But like, who am I to say no to like a good cursing sesh, you know? And again, who am I to judge another person's favorite curse word? You do you, boo. Where's my subpoena, Blake Lively? I just think it's funny, guys. I'm not really trying to manifest one. But I am trying to manifest Candace Owens. Even though, again, I know that she would delete my email so fucking quickly.
Why?
She's too cerebral. She's meticulous with her research. Like, a psychic revealing something 2 years ago, like, I just don't even, like, I think her mind would just, like, stop functioning in that moment. Like, she wouldn't even entertain, in my opinion, I don't know, I could be very mistaken. I don't even think, like, her mind would entertain the idea that a psychic could call something out 2 years before it's something she herself came to. And yet, here we are, girlfriend. As my members know, you don't have to be a member to get the goods that the guides bring. But there is certainly a lot of things in my membership portal, way too fringe to share on the regular channel. Shared things literally years ago. 2 years ago, in some cases. Not 3D research led me to it. It's actually nice in this case that all these years later, there is three-dimensional research to support what my guides had brought to me.
What?
You missed the conversation a few minutes ago, but I didn't do a lick of research. I sat down and I meditated and my guides brought it to me. Satan, that they worship Satan in Hollywood. Even Pip knows that. He's like, yeah, of course. He doesn't know that from Candace Owens. He's been home with me and I record. That gamer kid, shit, what kind of lore is going on? I don't know, but if you want to find out, stick around, honey. Sarah Lee, does Blake Lively even mind the negative perception everyone... That is such a good question. So, in my opinion, Blake Lively, this is my opinion... Blake Lively, no one paid me to have this opinion, Blake Lively. In my opinion, that I came to all on my own because I looked into her energy, as my members know, and I revealed a year ago, at least.
What are you doing? Blake Lively's not going to be listening to this.
I know, it's just funny.
That's fair.
I revealed at least a year ago that she's not America's sweetheart like she pretends to be, right? In my opinion anyway, based on her energy and what had been shown to me, she's a narcissist.
Yeah.
So a narcissist, like, love me, hate me, but don't ignore me. But I also think in her limited scope, I don't think she can imagine that anybody actually doesn't like her. Because she has a flawed perception of herself. So in her mind, if anybody doesn't like her, it has to be that it's connected to some sort of a smear campaign. What do you mean you don't like me? I'm fucking Blake Lively. I'm America's sweetheart. I'm one half of the whole that comprises this great bantering duo on X. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Like, I don't even think she can comprehend it in her mind that people don't like her. But also, I think she really likes the drama, right? Like the drama of subpoenaing people, and everybody's talking again, nobody's ignoring her now, at least, right? It's the drama of the fact that she's subpoenaing all of these content creators, and these content creators, they're all banding together and they're all saying, like, what about our free speech? Like, it's just the perpetration, the continuation of drama. And narcissists love drama. Now, by the way, me and my mom have had conversations about this. I've laughed about this because I said to my mother, I'm like, every time we talk, when I talk about somebody, especially a celebrity, it's like I see dead people, yes, sure. But I also see narcissists and I see reptilians. There's like almost no one that, especially a celebrity, they don't fall outside the sphere of like narcissist or like reptilian. That's the kind of lore that we're talking about here. Searching for synchronicities. Your F-bombs, yes, they are definitely my signature for sure. My keyboard changed my word. I am not that sensitive. I mean, I don't think you can be that sensitive and still be here. The opaque. Your daughter is in exorcism. It scatters my grief like startled birds. Jesus. Yes, darling. Oh, you took it out. Wow, I never knew that's what it looked like when it's not in the case.
Look, I took my tablet out of its case.
This is a big development over here, y'all. Simone Matamoros. This is my first live. I am also here from Beyond the Veil's recommendation. Loving your content. Thank you so much for saying that, Simone. I am so... Thank you, Simone. I'm really, really glad that you are here. I'm really glad that you're enjoying the content. Please don't ever hesitate in ever like posting a comment in any of my videos if you have a question about anything. But so much love to Dee for calling me out. Dee, you are awesome, and I would love to collaborate with you, Dee. I think it would be amazing, like a meeting of the minds between the two of us. Sarah, speaking of narcissism, will there be... Yes, I'm thinking about it I'm even thinking about what I want to discuss with him, and I was actually thinking about it this morning. I might, HG, I might not have been fully online, like mentally at that time when I was thinking about this at 9 a.m., but I assure you, I was thinking about questions for the next interview with HG Tutor. So yes. And for anybody... Yes, honey?
How many subs does HG Tutor have?
Oh my God, like... over 250,000.
Okay.
Like, and honestly, that doesn't even seem like it's nearly enough considering like his content, but you know.
HG Tutor.
Yeah, good job, HG Tutor. We're big HG Tutor fans over here. And anyone that's new here that found me from Beyond the Veil, I think it's just wild, by the way. I was thinking about all of the synchronicities and similarities I have. By the way, anyone who's like, who's Dee from Beyond the Veil? There's this amazing content creator. Her name is Dee. She did a short on me where she was talking about my channel. And then she had watched the video that I had done on the Freemasons, and she's a tarot reader. She had done like a tarot read on it. She's so lovely and she is so gracious, but there are so many similarities and like synchronicities between the two of us. So both single moms, both Jewish, both live in California, both are of Polish descent. The name of her channel is Beyond the Veil, but it's BEE, like a bumblebee. And I call my readings, my psychic energy readings, Beyond the Veil Psychic Energy Read.
You say behind the veil.
It's just wild. I mean, the synchronicities are so crazy.
You say behind the veil.
Yeah, close enough. Yes, HG is very helpful. Simply Smile, DNU, Goosebumps. I think it would be fire, like fireworks, if we did a collab. The Opaque, your profile is a hidden gate to Eden. Unveil it. Let the world taste the honey of your voice, the velvet of your wit. They deserve this grace. Much love to you, The Opaque. It's a mutual love affair over here. The Opaque is melodic with their words, and I am melodic with my energy. Very melodic, sweet like honey energy over here. Even with the F-bombs folded into it. Also, here's the thing. If somebody said to me, you can't curse anymore, I'd be like, I'm sorry, what hell have I just landed in? What do you mean I can't curse anymore? It would be akin to like if somebody had said to me, like, you have to go to sleep at like 10 o'clock every night. I'd be like, what hell did I just end up in? No. Fuck no. Try harder, no record, please. Because I have short hair and I'm a girl, I'm a lesbian. Try harder. Snore. Again, guys, anybody that's watching this, if you want to offend me, I'm okay with it. But try harder. Can you at least be witty? Because just like, I'm tired of like the same old, oh, it's like the poor man's version of Ellen DeGeneres over here. First of all, I don't need Ellen DeGeneres' money because my money, unlike hers, didn't come from selling my soul to the devil. I am perfectly okay being the poor man's version of Ellen DeGeneres because it means, A, first, I have integrity. B, it means I have retained my connection to the divine. She has not. C, she's probably right now currently like in military custody for crimes against humanity. So, you know what?
The second most liked comment is colon. Oh, you think you're so funny.
I do think I'm so funny. Thank you, darling.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, but you could be. He shouldn't do anything. But I think I'm kind of witty. I have moments for sure. I definitely have moments of wittiness, especially when I'm cursing. Fuck. See? Do you see how witty that was? That was really witty, right, guys? Yeah, also, by the way, thank you, Sarah. Try harder. It's just not an insult, y'all. It's just not. Anyway, I'm too blessed to feel stressed by these low vibe, lame ass insults because somebody sees a girl with short hair and she automatically thinks the person is a lesbian or automatically thinks that I'm a liberal or automatically thinks that I'm a man or whatever preconceived. Guys, you're just showing your own limitations. That's it. This has nothing to do with me. These are your limitations, not my own. Mom, are you still here? My mommy doesn't have any preconceived notions or limitations in mind about me. That I know for sure. Okay, y'all. What else should we talk about? Good. I love that you're still here, Mom. I was going to say something very not nice, but I refrained. Searching for synchronicities. I am sorry the vibe is too high here to even see these comments of low vibe. Thank God for having good moderators. Love you, Sarah Lee. Love you, Cakes. Thank you. Cakes is the hardest working moderator in all of YouTube. I mean, this girl is quick. She's like, so I don't even have a chance, by the way, sometimes to even read these low vibe comments. I'm just like scrolling and I'm like, wow, Sarah is like on it. No, Evie, I'm not vegan. I actually was for 2 years and I was vegetarian for, I want to say 7. But I'm no longer vegetarian. I'm no longer vegan. I don't discriminate against people that are. We all have to do what's best for ourselves, and eating meat is just what's best for me. I know, she's seriously quick, right? Evie, I can tell. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. Do you think I curse a lot because I eat meat? I don't know. Just wondering here. I'm telling you, it does not make me aggressive, if that's what you're asking. But also, my doctor literally told me I won't do myself any favors if I don't eat red meat. Like, I literally have a doctor, not that I think that everything a doctor says is the end all and be all, but in this case, because of my autoimmune condition, the doctor literally said to me, those years that you were a vegan and a vegetarian, you did not do yourself any favors, and don't do it again. And I said, thank you, doctor. Aye, aye, captain. I shan't. The Opaque, I'm certain Ellen would have loved your soulful, poetic voice, but alas, she doesn't get to. Pay no mind to those petty words. As I always, my conclusion is anytime somebody reaches out And even if they're a troll, they just need attention. So it's really an indication of the fact that their life is rather empty, sad, and lonely. That they come on YouTube and they insult people that they do not even know. Like, that's just more an indication about you and your vibe than it is about me and my vibe, because look at this amazing community of people that are hanging out with me. So it ain't my vibe that's determining these people coming out and attacking other people that they do not know. It's their own vibration. Maybe if they were less a troll and they stuck around and they would actually like watch my content, maybe they could shift out of that vibration. But that's their free will personal choice to do. To you do you, boo. That's all I have to say about that. Sarah Lee, do you already have a chance to look into Amy? No, but you want to know who I did look into? Holy, guys, I have been on a channeling spree. Holy fucking hell. All right. Moira Murray is going to get her own video. Missing girl Moira Murray. I think her name is Moira Murray, right? Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan, they're going to get their own video. I have to finish editing and uploading the video that I had done on Bonnie and Clyde, and that's going to go live in the maybe next week. I just did a video, I just recorded a video that has to be edited. It's a members exclusive video on Hitler on the Holocaust. What else is there? Where's my notebook? Here it is. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Here we go. Oh, I also recorded a video today on do the governments around the world employ psychics? So that one also has to be edited. I did not yet record the video on Bernie Madoff. Not to be missed, guys. Not to be missed. Trust. Hold on. I could cross off James Dean because that one went live. I'm going to record a video on why the club unalives kids. I have a mini energy reader on Malcolm X coming out, and Rainbow and Indigo Kids as well. And I'm also channeling shorter segments for the next AMA. So guys, it's the amount of information I've been channeling lately is like, it's bananas. I really could be like a full-time content creator at this point. Rumina, yeah, whoa. No, they're all not members only. The only one that's a members only is Hitler and the Holocaust. All of the rest of them are regular channel videos. So, you know, the more either controversial or the more fringe content, that becomes members only. Yeah, I would say that what I had channeled on the Holocaust is controversial, to say the least. The Opaque, will you show us your handwriting? It likely whispers secrets, a key to the depths even words can't reach. Yeah, I mean, like, what do you want to see? I mean, you guys are so funny. Like, you like seeing my illustrations. Lord knows why. Let me look for, like, a good, because some of it is not quite so good. Let me see if I have any, like, good handwriting samples. No, sorry. Searching for synchronicities. I am so behind on your videos. I mean, and I feel like I'm not even, like, getting content out there all that frequently anymore. Like, that's kind of crazy, to be honest. Like, there was a time that I was recording 3 videos a week. How, though? I'm not even understanding. And I didn't even have, like, I had, I don't know, maybe 300 subscribers back then. Like, who was I being so busy for? It beats the fuck out of me. Thank you, Sarah Lee. Searching for synchronicities. I am so waiting for the illustration. Yeah, the illustration merch from Solar Flow. I think I'm going to need somebody to actually, like, make me proper, like, merch before my illustrations are going to go on them. Like, maybe, I don't know, like, maybe when I have, like, 100,000 subscribers. Thank you. I do have, yes, I do have an amazing library of content. That is definitely true. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know who I was, no, I actually do know who I was producing all that content for. Myself. like what? Once upon a time, I had probably like one subscriber, my mother. Hi, Mom. Thank you for being. I think she was like my 21st subscriber. I didn't tell my mom about this channel for a long time. I was like, my mother will legitimately think that I am crazy. I'm not even going to tell her about this. So maybe she was like my 21st subscriber. In the beginning, I was producing content for me. Like I've told you guys, like I couldn't find people, in my 3D material world around me that were into this shit. But I was like, I cannot be the only person. So let me just cast a wider net. That wider net is YouTube. And then, hey, look, here you guys are. So clearly there are other people that are into my crazy ass content too. But for anyone who's thinking about like opening your own channel, I've seen a lot of people that say like, don't produce content for yourself because your channel won't grow. I'm not gonna that's just another way of saying like, abdicate your sense of autonomy to an external source. No one should do anything. In my opinion, the first person to produce content for is yourself. Because if you don't know who you are and if you don't know what your interests are, that you're only producing content for a nebulous external person, the content is never, it's going to constantly change because if you don't have a core identity, who are you even producing it for? And then interests change. So what if you're not doing it for yourself, you're producing content on trains. Okay, and what if people are no longer into trains? They're into hockey pucks. So you're just going to start producing content on hockey pucks just to make other people happy? So in my humblest of opinion, anyone who's thinking about opening a channel, always first and foremost produce content for yourself. Because then you'll never get tired of producing content because it's fulfilling something inside of you. And also, we don't know what our purpose is. What if your purpose is coming in here and talking about something? Not hockey pucks, I don't think. Searching for synchronicities, yes. To stickers. T-shirts, yes. I would like to get to 100,000 subscribers. It's a marathon. This is not a sprint over here, but that's also why I'm saying produce content for yourself first and foremost, because if I wasn't producing content I was interested in, I would have tapped out a long time ago. The opaque, show me the page you think is your worst. Let me reveal the hidden beauty and remind you, through our eyes, you're always radiant. Even your flaws are sacred ink. I'll think about it. Sarah Lee, do you still have... Okay, so that's a great question. Do I still have storage issues? Right now, I actually have battery issues because I told you the microphone drains the battery. I'm going to have to unplug it and I'm going to have to charge my phone. But I no longer have storage issues. Thank God. At some point, I'm sure have storage issues again, but right now I do not. So I'm not afraid of producing content and producing a lot of it and saving it on my phone. I got to be right back, guys. I got to get a charger for my phone. I'm sorry. Because otherwise, this live stream will prematurely be cut short. Maybe you want it to, but I don't. I told you, I produce content for myself first. Let's take this charger here. Do I have what it plugs into over here? Hold on. No, I gotta get the thingy that goes in the wall. Hold on a second, guys. The opaque, are you sure I'm really that eloquent? I literally said I have to get the thingy that plugs into the wall. I was talking about this. This is the thingy that plugs into the wall. I don't know about eloquent, guys. Real, yes. Eloquent, definitely not always. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second, guys. And now the thingy that plugs into the wall just unplugged from the wall. I have to get a longer charging cord. But until then, we're stuck with this. Okay, there we go. We have charging. Okay. Fantastic. Rumina, were you picking up on things behind the veil, the club, before your awakening? Now that's a great question. I don't think on the club. I think before I had my awakening, I was definitely tuned into my gifts and abilities, but I would say I was pretty asleep. So my spiritual awakening is what really woke me up to everything that was going on. Or I would more say it was just like that feeling that something's not adding up here, right? So then I started to meditate, and then my guides were bringing me all of these goods, and I was getting the inner knowing of why I was picking up on the fact that things didn't add up. Rumina, yes, if you don't love what you do, you're slaving away. I mean, has slave culture not to some extent been normalized? It's just the craziest fucking thing. And people pick up on the inauthenticity. I agree. Thank you, Sarah, for deleting a comment. Simply smile. Where do our loved pets end up? Do they stick around us? And so what, really good question. Sometimes they'll reincarnate as a subsequent pet that you will actually get, or they'll reincarnate and they'll be a pet for somebody else. Sometimes they'll actually wait for you on the other side. So it's not always just like a human family member that waits for you on the other side. Sometimes you actually have a beloved pet also wait to greet you when you cross to the other side. Searching for synchronicity. I just mean we have to wait until 100,000 subscribers before the merch. Maybe before the good merch, because I have merch that's currently up, but it's not my illustrations. Yes, I love that. Searching for Synchronicity said, let's all bring 20 friends a week. Please do that. Beth, be sure to hit the like button if you are enjoying the content. Thank you, Beth, for reminding everybody. Hello, Dee. I'm so glad that you caught us, love. Dee from Beyond the Veil is here. She said, girlfriend, pink is your color. So pretty. Dee, I'm really glad that you caught a live stream with me, honey. And thank you, Dee, you are such a gracious, wonderful soul. So many of your amazing community members have come over here and said hi. So thank you so much. And guys, if you have not yet checked out Beyond the Veil's content, she is a fantastically gifted tarot card reader. Her video, and if you like my rant, you guys gotta watch Dee's content because she goes on rants too. So if you like a good rant session, you guys are gonna love Dee, and her content is fire anyway. Sarah Lee, which supplements do you use for your skin? Your skin always looks amazing. Facial oil. I don't take supplements for my skin. I use, especially since I turned 40 and my skin felt more dry, I started to use facial oil under everything. So I think and I also use a highlighter, but it's mostly the facial oil, and it's a highlighter that I put on my cheekbones and that I put like under the brow bone to accentuate the arch. But that's it. It's facial oil. Beyond the Veil, I'm also noticing our necklaces. So they're very, very similar actually. Mine looks like a heart. It's not actually a heart. It says my name, but it's so it's my name, Faye, but I spell it Fae on my necklace because I'm obsessed with fairies and I read a lot of fantasy books. So I chose to spell my name like Faye, a fairy, because I love the fairies. Simply Smile. Hi, Beyond. Hi, Dee. Guys, seriously, if you have not checked out Dee's content, it's amazing. I'm personally really enjoying it as well. And it's just also really amazing to connect with a fellow content creator that you're like seriously like vibing with. D, oh, I love that. I need a BTV one. Where can I order? Etsy. I have, so this is a shop that I've ordered from on like at least 3 different occasions. I got a necklace for, I can't remember if I got 1 or 2 necklaces for my mom from this shop. I got earrings from this shop. I got the necklace from the shop as well. It's the beautiful customization. My mom got a beautiful customized necklace with her name on it. I have the Faye necklace. It's really good quality also because, you know, sometimes like, so first of all, I wanted dainty because I feel like sometimes the initial necklaces, they're really big and they're chunky and they're bold. And I like that look too, but that wasn't what I was going for. I was going for dainty. So it's really, really dainty. It's good quality. And you also know sometimes a nameplate necklaces could be very, very thin and they could break. This is really thick, like surprisingly thick. So this is not going to break. It's really, really good quality. It's really thick. And I got to actually, like the shop gives you like, I don't know, I would say at least like 10 different fonts that you can pick from. But I actually picked out the font that I want. I sent it to her and I said, can you do it in this font? It wasn't even one that she offered and she did it exactly to my specifications. I love it. I could not be happier with it. I have not even taken it off once since I mean, I'm a magpie. I don't take off any of my jewelry. So it has to be something that's not going to fade. It's not going to tarnish. It's because my jewelry like becomes like it's part of me. So I haven't taken this off once in the like 8 months that I've had it at this point. D, yes, I love the small dainty also, and it's not easy to find good quality. Shoot me the shop when you find it. I definitely will, love. Thank you so much, Mr. Samuels. You are very, very kind. Thank you for the compliment. See, this is just proof you can't make everybody happy all of the time. I get people who are telling me I look like fucking Ellen DeGeneres, but like the broke-ass version of her, and then I get people that tell me I look beautiful. Guys, don't try to make other people happy. Just try to make yourself happy as long as it doesn't hurt another person. Thank you, Mr. Samuels. Thank you. I'm still not showing my feet to anybody. I get some weird requests on here. I love you all, but no. I have nice feet and all, but I'm not showing you my feet. It just feels like too all fancy to me. It's just like too, like that's not my, it's not my brand. No. My brand is cursing. My brand is a little bit of snark. My brand is a lot of energy reading, and that's about it. D, you're so much prettier than Ellen, LMAO. People are trolls. You glow from the inside out. It isn't the highlighter or oil. I mean, it helps, certainly. How about this? It's amplifying what already is. I can get behind that. I'm also kind of the opinion that like our makeup should complement what we already have, but it shouldn't mask, right? Like, that's why I don't like wearing like heavy foundations or things like that, because it's like, but I have like cute freckles. I don't want to hide that shit. Like, why though? No, free the freckles. I was in Runyon Canyon the other day, and I'm not even, guys, I live in such a funny place. So D, I live in Los Angeles, by the way. It is a few hours away from you. I mean, it's a long few hours, but it's still a few hours. I was at Runyon Canyon the other day. That's where people go hiking. I'm not even, there was a girl that was like topless. Not like she took off her top because she was hot and sweaty and she was wearing like a cute sports bra. She was completely topless. Her girls needed to breathe. My freckles need to breathe. My tatas don't need to breathe. Thank you very much. And my feet also don't need to be seen, as nice as they are. So I'm you do you, boo. You wanna free the tatas, more power to you. That's not my vibe. D, in LA all the time. We are a Disney family. So I'm not gonna judge you. And by the way, I saw that you said you don't want to do a reading on Walt Disney. I respect that. If you don't want to do your own reading, but you're still interested in Walt Disney, I have a video on Walt Disney, okay? I'm just putting that out there if you want to get like a psychic perspective on Walt Disney, but you don't want to look into him on your own. And I actually have to also say, I think it's one of you guys, you can let me know if you agree. I think it's one of the more interesting videos that I have done. But I don't judge you for. I don't judge anybody. I have friends that drink wine. I mean that's very socially acceptable at this point. I have friends that smoke weed. Like I don't judge anybody. Like you do you, boo. You know. Yes, right, Simone. The Walt video was a really good one. I mean, I also when I get new people that come on, I'm like, you can watch my content in any order that you want to, right? I'm kind of a little bit partial to going back. If you're okay with like seeing like an unedited video with bad lighting and bad makeup and like the shelf behind me was crooked, like if you're okay with all of that, if you're just gonna listen, I say go back to my earliest content. Watch it in the order that it was recorded because you will literally start to see me getting more psychically gifted as time went on. Because in some of my earlier content, I'm shown something, and I even say, like, I've never seen this before. I have no idea what's being shown to me. And then in my later content, it starts to come together, and then I'll reference the older content. But it's almost like you're waking up with me, and you're getting more psychically gifted as I was getting more psychically gifted. It's the wildest thing. And that's why, like, I'm happy that I created my channel when I did with like a $15 cheap secondhand ring light that I had bought from somebody on OfferUp. Because it's nice to see how the channel has grown and how it's progressed. Yes, in the 3D too. But also in terms of, like, you get to really actually see somebody's gifts coming online in real time. Because if you've been here and you've seen the earlier content, it's the amount of the information that it's like as I started to trust my guides more and more, they started to bring more and more information into me. And it wasn't like that in the beginning. D, I seen you did one. I was actually thinking I wanted to do a video and then go back and watch yours to see how they align. Now that's a wild idea. I also don't want my Disney delusions ruined. It's my favorite place. I know. That's the hard part about starting to wake up, right? It's like so many of the things that we used to love, we see it with through a different lens, and then we can't necessarily look at it the same way. Simply Smiles, it's a different read on Walt. Some concepts I never thought about. Does he like his animatronic of him? Wait, does he have an animatronic? That didn't come in on the video that I had done on him. Hold on, but Simone is one. Simone found me from UD, and she had seen the Disney video. So Simone, you can weigh in and let Dee know if you think, because you've seen the video, you can let Dee know if you think it's going to shatter her illusions about Walt Disney. Oh, it's new. Is this like some new ride that they have at Disney? I'm not understanding. I'm slow today, guys. Rumina, waking up certainly doesn't make it wrong that you enjoy Disney or some TV show or movies. Exactly. Look, I still like Taylor Swift music. I wouldn't go see her in concert, but I like her music. It didn't take away from the experience. The point is, you don't have to, when you wake up, you don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? You can be awake and you can still enjoy the things that you used to enjoy. It's not mutually exclusive. Simone, I won't shatter it. Do you own reading BYV and post it? Oh, do your own reading BYV and post it, then watch solar flows. I think that's a good idea. Rumina, never apologize for joining. That's the whole point of being here, guys, right? God created the 3D earthly domain for us so that we could create in. No, I got you, honey. I know what you're saying, Simone. So a 3D material plane that we could enjoy, that we could create in, but also to have the human experience. So don't apologize for having the human experience. Beth, have to step away, guys, but I will be back shortly. Thank you for letting us know, Beth. Beth, you will be missed while you are not here, darling. Hold on. I was just thinking about something and then I lost. Oh, all right. Okay. So here's the thing. Being awake doesn't mean we have to give up all of the things that we used to enjoy, right? It also doesn't mean being a spiritual person that we give up all of the 3D things, right? I love reading. I'm not going to stop reading just because it's like, well, I'm a spiritual person and I can't be like into 3D material. No! We're here to enjoy our time here, so enjoy it. Simply smiles. It's like Abraham Lincoln's show. He will have his show. Sarah Lee, bye Beth. See you in a minute. Hold on. I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. Simply smiles, darling. It's like Abraham Lincoln's show. He will have his show. What does that mean, honey? I'm also going to remind you guys, I'm so like disconnected from like popular culture. You guys are probably saying a lot of things and it's going like right over my head because I'm so like not tuned in to like for sure not celebrities anymore. Like when I go visit my mom, she gets like Us Weekly and People and things like that, right? Like I flip through it and I'm like, I don't recognize any of these people. Who are these people? I don't know. I'm like, there's so many new people that are coming into the industry that I never even heard of. D, yes, Simone, I think I might. That would be fun. I recently watched the Gypsy Rose video and we were pretty aligned there too. That, by the way, I think goes to show there's universal truths that energy readers, whatever our particular methodology is, there's a universal truth that exists. And whether you're picking up on it through tarot or you're picking up on it through psychic means or you're picking up on it through intuition or you're picking up on it through dreams, if they're aligned, it's because we're tapping into the universal truth of it. Rumina, up Beyond the Veil, I can't wait to check out your videos. She's really, really, really good with tarot. Really good with tarot. And I love your Ransty. Because I think it's, we really get like a different kind of an insight into the content creator when they go on like a mini rant or something like that. I just love that because I feel like we get to see you, you know, it's fun. D, there are some crazy psychics who side with the mom and bash Gypsy as evil. Yeah. It's crazy, by the way, because I actually got a comment on that video where people were telling me that like the mom did nothing wrong and there's like so much evidence to support that Gypsy Rose really was like not thriving. And it's like cool, like I'm not getting into a debate with a person about that. That's just it's reinforcing the matrix. I'm here to like dismantle the matrix. Like if you want to debate the merits of the matrix, cool. But I'm not gonna debate it. Like basically, you're gonna just debate it on your own. No, I don't read tarot. I don't have tarot. I don't read. I mean, I've had tarot readings done, but I don't use tarot. Everything, all the information that comes in, it's channeled. It comes from my guides. I go into like a channeling session. I meditate. I sit down. I set my intention to whatever the topic is that I want to look into. And then I just write whatever comes in. I'm like literally the conduit. I say I'm the hand that holds the pen of the channeled information. And that's why I read from my notes because, you know, some of my videos, I have like 25 pages of notes. There's no fucking way I'm going to remember that. Matt Torrance. I don't know what she's talking about, but I love her hair. Thank you. I like that. More comments like that. Like people are like, I don't even know, but you're cool and I like your vibe. So thank you. I appreciate that so much. Rumina, any thoughts on the Thoth? I can't weigh in on... Yes, I'm a red pill girl, Matt. If you are a red pill bro, you have come to the right channel, Matt. Stick around. Rumina, I know you don't read tarot, Faye, but D, I'd be curious what you think. So the only one that I would say be wary of is the Aleister Crowley one. That's the only one. Everything else, I'm actually also curious to hear what you would say about that. Oh, that's the Thoth deck. Okay. So, Romina, did you see the video that I had done on, hold on, the true history of tarot? Because I had made a comment in that video about the influence that Aleister Crowley had on his deck. That's all I'm going to say. The floor is now Dee's to weigh in, because this is really outside. Yes, you saw that. Okay, you saw that. So do you remember what had come in and what I had said about the Aleister Crowley deck? D, I actually think Thoth is... Am I pronouncing it right? Because it doesn't feel like it's right when I say it. It sounds like I'm saying sauce. I'm not. I'm saying Thoth. But that doesn't... Like, it doesn't roll off the tongue nicely. I think I must be saying it wrong. Anyway, I actually think the Thoth is great deck to learn because it's so geometric... because it's so much geometric symbolism, and we should know the signs. Yes, knowledge is power. That's why I did the whole video on the Freemasons, so that way when you see the symbolism, you know what it is and you know what they're telling you their affiliation is. Matt Torrance, can you talk about your first time seeing the film The Matrix? Carrie Ann Moss was so hot. When I first saw the film, I was deeply asleep. It wasn't until years later when I woke up and I watched the video again, I was like, oh my God, like this is a reveal. And actually watching the movie The Matrix helped me see how many reveals are actually put in plain sight in front of us in TV shows, in movies, in anything in popular culture is potentially a reveal of some kind. After you say Thoth, say Thuthering Thuckatash. Did I pass the test? Thuthering Thuckatash. I mean, these things are just not Lisp friendly. Certainly not. Yeah, so The Matrix is a huge reveal. I think all of the Marvel movies are also huge reveals. Romina, waking up can get ridiculous. I can't believe how many celebrities aren't. And how many politicians' wives also aren't. Right? Julia Child. Exactly. There's another one. Look up a picture, if anybody has a calling, it feels called to do so, of the first Soviet female astronaut that went to space. You cannot look at a picture of that astronaut and tell me that's a woman. And anyone who says, looking at that picture, that that's a woman, they're still dead asleep. Because when you know the signs and the bone structure, you can't unsee it. KM, what's sleep? So kind of look at it like, to some extent, many of us were or still are under mind control. And we're not able to see the subliminal messages or the programming that's put out into the world for all of us to actually see. So it's kind of like it's being asleep while you're awake. But it's not that you're physically sleeping, it's mentally that we're still asleep. We're still believing the program, and we're, the programming that's put out into the world. We're believing all of the lies, and we're not seeing what's actually going on, as I say, behind the veil. Or as Dee says, beyond the veil. Because there's a whole lot of stuff that's actually going on behind the scenes. And they're kind of like betting on the fact that so many of us are still asleep, that they can put these things right in front of us, and it's like nobody's catching on to it. So if anybody can, go look at that photo of the first female Soviet astronaut that went to space. Tell me if when you look at that photo, if you still think that that's a woman. Also, I recommend looking at pictures of Chuck Schumer's wife. Chuck Schumer's wife. Look at Anthony Fauci's wife. Everybody's talking about Emmanuel Macron's wife. What about all of these other wives? Rumina, beyond the veil, got it. So the symbolism in the Thoth deck is good to learn. I like that. D, curious, have you thought about getting into true crime cases? Do you get any downloads from your guides about? Yes, absolutely. So here's the thing, I can't do cases with that involve little children, but I've done a number of I did, well, you know, I did JonBenet Ramsey. That's how you found me. Who else did I did the Idaho 4. 2 readings on Idaho 4. I did on the energy of Brian Koberger and what was going on in Idaho, Moscow. Moscow, Idaho. Who else have I done? I looked into Ted Bundy. I looked into the Ken and Barbie serial killers. I looked into missing cases. I did Shanann and Chris Watts. I did Lacey Peterson. Who else? I don't know. I've done like a whole bunch of them, but I can't do anything with kids. It breaks me. Simone, dude looks like a lady. Haha, my thought after Googling the, right? Crazy. Matt Torrance, Emmanuel Macron's wife is pretty manly. There's a lot of people that are married to public servants, shall we say, or politicians, and their wives are pretty manly. Again, seriously, look at Anthony Fauci's wife. Look at Chuck Schumer's wife. How controversial do I want to get? Look at Barack Obama's wife. D, I need to catch up. How did I miss Idaho 4? I need to go watch. What's your take? Okay, so okay, here's a question, D. Do you want to get the reveal in the video, or do you want me to tell you? Because I'm happy to do the reveal right now, but if you think it's going to take away from the enjoyment of watching the video, then I don't want to say it. Friends, hi, what do you do? Just hang out mostly. No, I'm a psychic reader. I'm very awake. I'm very red-pilled. So if you like to actually get alternate perspectives and explanations to what's going on in the world, and if you like to dismantle the matrix, this is the channel for you. D, Obama's wife, haha, the most obvious one, right? Yep, Big Mike. D, both. I'll definitely still go watch it. Okay, Matt Torrance, Idaho, Idaho. Rumina, did you ever channel why biological males are put into these positions? It's considered an honor for them. So in a previous segment, I had looked into Dua Lipa, the singer. Dua Lipa had said it is considered to be a big honor if a biological male is asked to publicly anyway put on the persona of being a woman. And they don't do it with new club members. It's really considered to be a big honor. Oh my God, Kat! I have not seen you in fucking ever. Thank you. I am always awesome. Thank you for the compliment, Kat. This is a nice surprise to see you, dear. Franz, so can you tell the future? So the future is ever changing. There's only potential timelines. Can I tell you a potential timeline? Sure, but it is subject to change. Hi, Kat. Okay, so Dee wants to know the story with Brian Koberger. Okay, so I have done, and here's the thing, I think the reading that he had done on his personal energy is very, very interesting. I do think that he did it, but here's the thing. Was he alone in it? He volunteered to do it because this is something that he himself would want to actually do. There's 2 Masonic lodges in Moscow, Idaho. No, I think there's like 50-something Masonic lodges in Idaho, the entire state. I think there's 2 Masonic lodges in Moscow, Idaho alone. So there's a lot of club members that are in that area. So remember how I had shared in the video on the Freemasons, you can choose to sacrifice yourself. But sacrifice in the case of self doesn't mean unaliving yourself. It means sacrificing your freedom or sacrificing your your biological identity. It could mean being born a man and then parading around as a woman. It's still considered a sacrifice of some kind. So he had, for a higher status and elevation in the club, as in to move up the ranks of the Freemasons, he he had volunteered to do it. But again, it's also because it's something that he would genuinely want to do. And I definitely recommend watching, first I would say the video on his energy, and then watching the video on the Idaho 4. Yes, love?
There's a YouTube channel called Scammer Payback.
Interesting. And?
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure they pretend to be like an old lady and scam the scammers.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. D, speaking of trans cult weirdos, have you looked into Twin Flame Universe? That's insane. I never even heard of it, but I will definitely look into it now that you say that. Matt Torrance, I am part red pill and part black pill. You're in the right place then, because I think being on this channel, we're going to eradicate that black pill energy from you. I see a lot of people, they're like, nothing's happening quick enough. Come on. That's when they get they get black pilled, because it's like, it's just not, nothing's happening quick enough. I explain everything. So you're in the right place, Matt. Franz, where is your, I don't have a husband, I'm divorced. Never mind, I see no, I mean, I got other rings on, but not a wedding ring. Matt, damn it, not to, yes, Dua Lipa, I'm sorry. D, yes, totally resonate with your FM video, Freemason video, as it relates to different sacrifices. Makes sense. The frat life is dominant in Jean-Benet. Yes. Oh my God, is it ever? Yes, I'm a single mom. Yes, and by the way, D, you had said something very interesting when you were talking about, who was it? Madeline McCann, right? You were saying you kind of felt like the energy of it being a cat and mouse game with Madeline McCann's parents, just as it was with Jean-Benet Ramsey's dad. Totally spot on. Totally spot on. Like, I was getting such confirmation when I heard you say that. Like, I had chills everywhere on my body. Like, the confirmation, like, I had ringing in my ears. The craziest confirmation when you said that. Simone, oh wow, I am from Idaho. I didn't realize so many club members are here. I'll do my best to get, there you go. Because here's the thing. If you are high vibe, you're just not going to be an energetic match for them. It's like, you're going to be invisible to them. They won't even see you. Franz, I guess you got the main prize. Good for you. I got a son. I did get the main prize. That's right. And I got myself. You know, not everybody is lucky to get out of a long-term relationship and retain a sense of self and come back to themselves or find themselves or reinvent themselves or just not even be destroyed by it. So yeah, I got myself, and that's the prize. D, oh my God, poor Madeline. The group played sick games with that kid. I feel she has reproduced also, either stolen eggs or kept, oh my God. Honestly, would not surprise. I do think that she was kept alive for a long term, for some time after. I don't think that she was unalived immediately though. Franz, what do you know about men? That's a loaded question, honey. That's a very loaded question. Rumina, was the story about David Bowie getting hit in the eye with a lollipop true? He had, what the freak? No, it's okay. I'm down with. That is such a weird one. Two different colors. No. So what had come in with him when I looked into him is he's not from here. As in he's from like other planets. He's an ET. He's an extraterrestrial. So he looks otherworldly with the two different colored eyes because of it. Franz, really? I mean, could you get like specific on what you want to, like, most of my viewers, well, it actually depends. Sometimes I have more women viewers, sometimes I have more men viewers. I'm not Joy Behar. I'm not in the business of pissing off half of my viewership. And also, we're all on our own journey. We all came here with our own shit to work out and work through. I'm not here to disparage anyone. Certainly not an entire, like half of the population. I like men fine. just because I, am divorced doesn't mean I have anything inherently against men. That would just be, ludicrous. But I will tell you, it's hard to find a good man. But it might also just be because, like, because of where I live. I don't really know. I don't, and there's not any like quality men on apps either. I would love more kids, but I think that ship has sailed. I'm 45 years young, and I think that ship has sailed. So it's a good thing I got the best damn kid in the world, because, if you're gonna have one, at least let it be a really, really good one. He's a really good one. D, fact, single mom for years here. Also, dating is terrifying, especially being psychic and empathic so hard. Oh my God. And then when you heal yourself and you start to see the games and the manipulations and the early signs of gaslighting, oh my God, no. And here's also the thing. I think the more we get in, in touch with our gifts and abilities and we trust them, like, I don't need evidence now. Because now that I know that I'm claircognizant, right? Like, I don't need evidence. Like, if I'm picking up something on a person, I don't need to wait to see it to know that it's there. Like, it's enough now to get, like, for my guides to be chirping in my ear. It's like, okay, thank you, I got it. I don't need any evidence to support this. Rumina, at this point, I'm pretty sure dating apps and websites are just psyops. You know what they might be? Somebody I think actually I had like read or I had seen online somewhere that like a lot, when a man first signs up on a dating app, he actually gets tons of fake accounts matching with him, because when it's like a dopamine rush. They're like, oh my God, they think like this app is the greatest thing like since sliced bread. And then like the people don't respond, or it's too good to be true, or like, and then they kind of like start to figure out, wait a minute, I don't think these are real people. But it's very, very like intentionally done to give them like that dopamine hit and to keep them on that app and to keep just like spending time on it. TMD, hi Lisa, honey. Good evening. Guess what? I'm officially, yay! Congratulations, Lisa. Lisa, you have just entered the best decade of your life. I'm so excited for you, girlfriend. This is when it begins. Franz, you seem like a good woman, but I knew there was a but in there somewhere. But that's why the question of what do you know about men, because we are simple. Tiffany did happy birthday. Here's the thing. What do you mean when you say men are simple? Are you simple because you are just like, I don't, like, what does that mean? That's too damn, I don't want to walk into a trap here. So you be something, be specific or something. Yeah, this is, by the way, 40 is when, by the way, 40 is when the magic begins. I will die on that hill. 40 is when the magic begins. Like, we just start to hit, because that's a great question. Tiffany wants to know, why are 40s so good? Because you know who you are. You're confident in yourself. You know what you like. You know what you dislike. You're not going to be like pulled out of your house to go to like some dive bar at 10 o'clock. Like, you just, certain parts of yourself are not even like available to you before 40. You hit 40 and it's like, oh my God, it's like a secret book. It's like you have a key to an entire secret library that you never had before. It's like, surprise, you hit 40, here's a key to the library you didn't even know existed. But it's a library all about yourself. So you just know yourself on like such a deeper fundamental level. Franz, LOL, thank you. Tiffany, then why do people end up, where are you going with that, love? I can tell you the highest number of women unaliving themselves are actually menopausal women. That may have something to do with it. I don't know. Lisa Sen, thanks. It's been a nice and peaceful day. Oh, midlife crisis. I got you. Lisa, I am so excited for you, love. You're really entering the best decade now. Midlife crisis, because it's you. I think it's like you're hitting the midpoint in your life, and you're like, oh my god, like what have I accomplished? What else do I want to do? Like, is this it for me? Are my best years behind me? You know, it's kind of connected to, I think, FOMO. I think if people meditated a lot more, they would have a lot less FOMO. 2% personal opinion. Lisa Sims, it sounds so amazing. I can't wait to see what is to come. Oh, it's gonna come. I remember like 42, I hit 42 and I was like, yeah, baby, like this is, I get it now why people are like, your life begins at 40. I was like, yes, I get it. TMDU, can you look into Joe Pilates and the vibe around Pilates today? I feel like Pilates has a tight grip on the narrative. Can you tell me like what specifically you want to know about, is that his name, Joe Pilates, first of all? What do you want to know specifically about Pilates? Fran, so far you're doing a great job. I wonder what went wrong. that is not something, you know the expression loose lips sink ships? I don't have loose lips. So sorry, not sorry. Not going there. Nice try though. Mama Faye doesn't have loose lips. She's not in the business of sinking ships.
Mom.
Yes, baby.
You know how a bunch of singers are lip syncing?
Yes.
Do they even make that music?
Such a good question. So,
Mom, do they like even like make the music? Do they at least sing the music beforehand? Or does somebody else sing the music and then they lip sync it on?
usually it's them, but it's done in, they're recording in a studio where there's a lot of, I know nothing about it, other than the fact that like it's been satanic, that it is satanic, right? I don't know anything about the music industry, so I don't know, like...
Well, then do a video on the music.
No, like there's all of these, they have like buffers and whatever,
Mom.
and they make the singer sound so much better because it's like, because of the access that they have to the tools in the recording studio, which is why a lot of singers are also going to lip sync on stage because they don't sound that good in real life.
Yeah.
Like they're really, a lot of them are really not that talented in real life. Hello, Jennifer Lopez. Yes, baby.
So, Mom, do they also like? Everybody lip syncs in music videos, right? Because it's kind of difficult to like if it's a music video where they're singing and people are in the background cheering, it's kind of difficult to concentrate on like singing like a rap song while people are cheering, like.
And also dancing, yeah, that's also how they get away with it because it's like, well, there's all this other stuff going on. It's not that they're not talented, no, of course not. Friends, nice try, but everyone has shield coordinates. Tiffany Davis, can you do an update on Will Smith? He seems so different these days, and apparently he's gotten some good space from Jada. I'm asking after watching your standalone video on him and Jada again.
Oh, there's also a baseball player named Will Smith. He plays for the Dodgers. You can search it up, Mom.
Maybe after the live stream.
Okay, Mom.
Do you want me to look into them now, honey?
Mom.
What, baby?
Love you.
I love you, honey.
Mom, I want you to do a series like on the zodiac signs, like each one and their energy. Like you can have a cool intro, like the zodiac series.
Maybe I will. Lisa Sims, I thought it was so weird. The lead paranormal detective suddenly passed away after taking the Annabelle doll on tour. What happened? I don't even know what you're talking about. But again, I know nothing about what's going on in the world. Franz, every time he talks, you are talking to him. Well, he's my child. Of course I am. Tiffany, sure. Or somebody just said every time he talks, you are talking about you, baby.
Yeah, of course.
Sure, whatever. Okay. Energy and hips don't lie. I love that. And by the way, energy and body language, which is directly connected to the hips, right? Like that's something that I had said in the video that I had done Sandra Bullock and Jesse James. Energy and body language does not lie. And hips are very much part of body language. So you are correct, my darling. Okay, so can you do an update on Will Smith? Does the crown help monetize? Are you talking about the crown in next to the person's name, next to their handle, or are you talking about like the British royal monarchy crown? That, because that's, I hear the crown, that's where my mind goes. Sorry. Will Smith. Okay, so what's being shown to me about Will Smith's energy right now is it's like he feels anyway, like he's swimming up from the deep end of the ocean, not the pool. Because like he's basically saying, like, as I get higher up in my progression, he can see the light more clearly. As in, before, when he was swimming in the ocean, it was, oh my God, thank you so much, Dee. I appreciate that so much. Next mom-son ice cream date on me. Oh, you're so sweet. Gotta run. Glad we got to chat. Thank you so much, Dee. I appreciate you so. So he's, like, it's being shown to me like he's swimming in the ocean, and when he's further down, it's very, very dark. He can't see well. So he feels like he's now starting to come out of the darkness. He can see more clearly the dynamics between himself and Jada. I still don't think he knows exactly like what he's dealing with in terms of her. Like, he's very attached to her. Even now, despite him being able to see the situation much more clearly, he is very, very, like, because again, when I had looked into their energy, I had said there's a codependency in that dynamic between the two of them. So he is, I would say, very codependently, unhealthily attached to her. No matter how much he's going to start to see the situation more clearly. Again, like he had said in the video, like, he doesn't know where he ends and where she begins any longer. So he's concerned that if he pulls the plug on the relationship and he ends the relationship, he doesn't know who he's going to be without her any longer. Yeah, codependency is same thought I had. Wow. See, I love, by the way, that when I do these live streams, a lot of the time what actually is going on is I'm confirming your inner knowing about a situation. Because that's certainly the case of what's happening here, Tiffany. It's like you had your own inner knowing of what's actually going on, and I just got to confirm it for you. But yeah, they have a very, I would even say deeply rooted, like codependent relationship between the two of them. I totally get Will Smith's situation. He's got it bad for his wife. Like, I think no matter how much she mistreats him, he just loves her. But it's here's the thing, it's rooted in unhealthy love. Because, you know, I looked into some other people whose love was like beautiful, right? Like Kira Sedgwick and what's his name? Kevin Bacon. Beautiful, healthy love. Rosie Huntington Whiteley and Jason Strahan. Beautiful, healthy love. Sometimes people have beautiful, healthy love. Sometimes they have very unhealthy and codependent. Unfortunately, in Will Smith's case, it's the unhealthy and codependent version. Franz, interesting you talk about Will, but you couldn't figure him. No! So here's the thing, Franz. You're kind of like oversimplifying it. You're saying how I look at one person's individual and unique energy somehow is applicable to every single man on the planet. It doesn't work that way. That's a massive oversimplification, honey. Sarah, Faye, TMD asked about Pilates again. See above D's super chat. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for the heads up. Let me go up and look at that. I don't see it, hon. I'm scrolling up. I just see but I asked a question. I asked about what does he want to know specifically about Joe Pilates and what he wants to know. Because he's saying like he feels like Pilates has a tight grip on the narrative. What's the narrative that you want to know about? Like, what are we looking to dismantle over here? That's what I'm asking. That's the only comment that I have on Joe Pilates, dear. I'm sorry. Lisa Sims, I struggle with codependency too, but trying my best to break free from it. I think it comes out of fear and loneliness. You know, I think the best way to recalibrate ourselves is to spend a lot of time alone and not to be in a relationship. 2% personal opinion. Franz, how do you know? Oh, thank you. Okay, Sarah, switch to all comments. Maybe it's not showing up on your end. Hold on, let me do that there. Chat filter, all messages. Okay, let me scroll up and see if it's showing up now. Hold on a second, guys. There we go, thank you. Joe Pilates invented Pilates. Thank you, Sarah, by the way, dear. A lot of gatekeeping, arguments, feuds over movements seems nothing like what he had intended. Okay, so as soon as I connect to Joe Pilates' energy, I'm getting a massive headache. Now, anytime I'm in somebody's energetic sphere and I get some sort of a physical reaction, it's not me. It's actually an indication of what's going on to them and in their life. So this entire, the word just came in situation. The entire situation is just like a massive headache. He feels like there's so much drudgery that's involved with it. Yeah, like literally it's being shown to me like he feels like he's like covered in, like, oh, okay, not just covered in mud. Like he's actually kind of like laying it out for me like it's a story. It's a book. I'm turning pages in a book. So the first one is like him covered in mud. Then I'm being shown like it's not just him that's covered in mud. He's like in a pigsty with pigs. And he doesn't want to be in the pigsty with the pigs. So I'm not understanding why he's at, Joe Pilates, can you tell me why you're in the... He said Pilates became compromised at a certain point. Can you tell us why Pilates became compromised at a certain point? Certain things were taken out of it. Oh, this is wild. Okay. He's saying to me he's actually... This is kind of like touching upon a previous video that I had done where I had said that, like, I'm sorry if you're new to this idea, that all religion is corrupted. But he's basically saying that Pilates, just like religion, in time has become corrupted. He said there is nothing that is uncorruptible in the world, as in anything that a person creates can be corrupted when it becomes so popular, when it becomes so big, that it's either getting to the person who created it, their own head and their own mind. He's saying, see Bikram Choudhury. Bikram Choudhury is the person that invented, I use that word loosely, the person that had put together a sequences of 26 postures, put it in a hot room and called it Bikram Yoga. And then he tried to trademark it or copyright it. How can you trademark something that you didn't come up with? Yoga has been around for thousands of years. He doesn't own it. But he's saying anyone who does these 26 postures in this order in a room that is heated to this degree, it belongs to me. So what Joe Pilates is basically saying is anything that a person invents in this world could be corrupted. Either because it goes to the person's head, i.e. Bikram Choudhury, or if it becomes so big that it catches on the way, let's say, for example, Pilates did, well then it's out of your hands as the creator. So please let me know if that answers your question. Tiffany, Lisa, sending you love and a reminder that you are your best relationship, so therefore you'll never be alone. Exactly. Lisa, yes, I think that might help. I do enjoy my own company, but going into my 40th birthday, I have decided to make a huge effort to not feel like I have to fix broken people and not attach myself. Yes. So, Lisa, I don't know if you were here when I had to, actually, I think this was a members live stream. I don't know if you had seen it. There's a great account. I love him. I met him. He is a darling, darling person. His name is Christian Walker. He talks about how it's not our job as women to fix up a man for the next woman that he actually wants to be with. I love him. He does all of these quick little short videos. They're quick, they're inspiring. He's so fucking funny. He'll put a smile on your face. Christian Walker, find him on Instagram if you want to. Not attach myself to people who don't put the same effort into the connections that I do. Rumina, I hear you. Joseph Pilates. Tiffany, I honestly love it, Lisa. Rumina, can you look into the author Kay Redfield Jamison? She wrote about bipolar disorder. Are her university degrees, writings legitimate, or was she the face of a deeper mental health agenda? That's a great question. Hold on, let me, 1 second, darling. Rumina asked Lisa, are you an empath? TMDU, total corruption no one talks about. I'm a Pilates teacher, and yeah, I feel relieved that the vibe I feel is accurate. I'm sending so much love to you, TMD. I'm a yoga teacher, and like, I think if I found out like my guru had been corrupted, I would be devastated. So I'm sending you a lot of love. I really do empathize with how you're feeling. You're welcome. Rumina, LOL, yes. Nobody is here to warm up the toilet seat for the next person. Exactly. Lisa Sims, okay, I totally will. He is so great. Franz, where does helpmate falls? I don't know what that means, honey. Let me go back up and see who Romina wanted me to look into. Can you look into author Kay Redfield Jamison? All right, so before I even look into the specifics of the who, Romina, did you see the special AMA that I had done on physical health and mental health? Because I had done a total deep dive into mental health concerns and physical health concerns, what is going on energetically or on a soul level with all of these ailments that people have. The big problem is, and again, I have not even looked into this person's specific energy, the big problem is when people are focusing strictly on the 3D element of what is, they have blinders on. So if you've ever been to a horse race, if you've ever seen a horse racing, they literally put blinders on a horse. So the horse can only see what's ahead of them, because that's what's going to get the horse racing and not getting distracted by everything's around them. So when somebody is strictly enmeshed in the three-dimensional only, they have blinders on. So it's like they don't know what they don't know. So that's why we have to practice a lot of discernment when it comes to any medical professional, because the more enmeshed they are in the 3D, the more they have permanent level blinders on. As in, there's a lot of information. That's gonna be the kind of person that's gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater. So again, before I even look into the energy of this particular person, let's keep that in mind. Now, let's look into Kay Redfield. So she's telling me she believes what she discovered. Or no, not discovered. I would say more the conclusion of what she had come to is what she really believes to be true. She's saying, yeah, there's like, it feels like a lot of bloviating. Like, yeah, there's like always going to be like alternative theories, and yeah, let me just paraphrase everything that she's saying. She's drinking the Kool-Aid. Could it be part of an agenda? Yes. But here's the thing, even if it's part of an agenda, she really believes the things that she is saying. She really believes it. So she might be, in this case, somebody that's being used as a useful idiot, right? She might not even be a useful idiot at all. She just might be like, yeah, this is what I really believe. This is the hill that I'm going to die on. But she really believes her conclusions and what she has written about. Rumina, still have to, yeah, it's a really, really good one, by the way. And I think when people watch it, it's really, you're going to start to see everything playing out in the world around us really through such a different lens. Like physical ailments, mental health ailments, because there's so much more to it. So I think you're really going to enjoy that one. Lisa, yes I am, and I feel like I am also a starseed as well, so it's hard to. Yes, I get that, girl. Tiffany, that's such a good video. The mental. I love that one. I love them all, honestly. Rumina, at least I'm sending you good energy. Yes, thank you, Knack Russell. Jesus loves you too. Jesus loves all of us. Loves all of us. Thank you, Sarah Lee. Rumina, it's interesting who truly believes versus the drug dealers who know not to take the drug. Lisa, I can't wait until you look into the energy surrounding what happened with Amy Lynn Brad. Let me write her down. Hold on here. And by the way, you guys, your brain is going to break when you see the video of what came in with Moira Murray. Your brain is going to break. Mine nearly did. I was like, what the fuck? So wild. I'm gonna write down her name because I think I already wrote it down, but I want to make sure that I look into this person's energy. Amy Lynn Bradley. Okay. Rumina, Moira Murray's case always creeped me out. Yeah. Holy fucking bananas, guys. I have so much content to make for you guys. Oh my god. I can't produce content quick enough. Because here's the thing, I'm useless before 1 p.m. So that gives me a small window of time in which I can actually record videos for you guys. And then it takes me fucking forever to edit it down for you. I would do it gladly because I want to make the best possible content for you guys. Ouch. But you guys gotta tell me what you like. What do you want? Like, I have so much content I could create. Tell me what you want, and I'll bump certain things up. Okay? KM. I'm medical, and what you said makes sense. The issue is above the MDs, most of them anyway. But keeping, yeah. By the way, it takes a good person to admit that. Rumina, Karina was a unalived au pair. Apparently, her unaliver was not found. Hold on, there's like chaos happening outside. Whatever, it's just another day in LA for you. Guys, tell me what you want. I'm gonna tell you what I got. Tell me what you want. I'll tell you what's already been recorded, and you can tell me what you want next, okay? I have recorded Bonnie and Clyde. It has to be edited. I have, assuming that it's usable, because I recorded it before 1 p.m. today, assuming that it's usable, I have do governments around the world employ psychics. I have the video on Bonnie and Clyde. Did I already say that? Jesus fucking Christ. I have the video on Bonnie and Clyde. That's going to be the next video that I release, okay? But then, what do you want next? Do you want Bernie Madoff? It's good. Trust. Do you want Why the Club Unalives Kids? Do you want a mini energy read on Malcolm X? Do you want Rainbow and Indigo Kids? Do you want Moira Murray? Or do you want Nancy and Ronald Reagan? Tell me, and I will bump your request up to the top of the list, okay? And I have to edit the members video that I had just recorded today and hopefully release it for you guys tomorrow, but it's looking doubtful at this time. No, so here's the thing, Rumina, I saw somebody wrote Karina. Rumina, you can say it. I'm just not going to say it, but you can say it. Don't worry about that. Lisa Sims, I don't know what it is about her case, but this case creeps me out. How do you just go missing without a trace and you're still missing 30 years later and nobody knows what happened? Yep. KM, oh, Moira case. Your brain is going to break. Moira Murray's case was like, I must go to sleep now. My brain needs to rest. Anyway, I'm requesting Karina Holmer from Sweden. Let me write that down here. Hold on. Karina. What's her last name? Holmer. Okay, we got Karina. Franz, keep jumping my hoops, but I'm learning from you. Oh, Franz, honey, I'm so glad to hear that. And if you watch my content, you will learn even more. Lisa, true crime. Amy Lynn Bradley is what I want. So here's the thing. I have stuff that I've already channeled, honey. I'm not going to bump somebody that I haven't channeled up to the top of the list to be recorded. Because I have all of these other people that I've already channeled. So anything new that's added to the list, it's not going to supersede what's already been channeled, honey, okay? I'll look into Amy Lynn Bradley, but I'm not going to bump her to the top of the list because I have all of these other people. Rumina, I'm most curious about Moira for sure. Thank you, Sarah Lee. Nancy and Ronald Reagan. So basically you guys want it all. I don't blame you because it's all good. Unalived kids, Moira. Government using psychics. Steve, my darling. Steve, oh my God, I love you guys. I snuck out the alley stream for some clarity. I love you guys. I'll replay today, sorry. Do not ever feel like you have to apologize, Steve. Franz, what's your name? Faye. KM, I've gotten downloads on Moira. What the fuck? That's kind of how I felt too. I was like, what the actual fuck? Hers is one of the wildest ones that I have ever looked into. I'm not bloviating. I'm not being hyperbolic. It's one of the weirdest cases I have ever looked into. Steve, I don't know what I would do without you guys. Much love. The river is running soundly. Much love to you, Steve. Rumina, it's all good content. I'm patient. Thank you, darling. Franz, write down my name, although it probably is in your mind already. You know what? Here's the thing. I make it a point, Franz, because this is a community. Like, I'm the host of the experience that you have here. This is a community. I make a point of getting to know every person that's here on a first name basis. Even you, Romina. I know what your name is, but I don't know if you feel comfortable with me saying what it is, so I'm not going to say it, so I'm saying Romina. But I make a point of getting to know everybody's name when they're here, because this is a community first and foremost. So if you want to be part of the coolest fucking community on all of YouTube, and you want to have fun, and you want to learn some wacky ass fucking shit along the way, this is definitely the place to be. Thank you, Sarah Lee. Lisa Sims, he was the president when I was born, and I always wonder what life was like back then. Yes, yes, Steve, yes, Cake. Sarah Lee, Steve. I appreciate that, Vic. When people are okay with me using their name, they tell me. If they don't tell me, I just assume they don't. I know everybody's name that's here. Well, I know, well, not, okay, now I was being hyperbolic. There's a lot of people that use aliases. I know what their name is, but I call them by what the handle is. Because if they're using a handle with a different name than their name, it's because there's a reason for that. No, honey, Romina, I'm holding up the mirror for you, honey. We're all a vibrational match, dear. Steve, I step into what the? I gotta read that again, Steve. I step into my brain is breaking. I don't even understand what you're trying to say, honey. Simone, I vote for the video on the unaliving of children. Simone, we're gonna be good friends. I can tell already. You're my kind of gal. Lisa Sims, you talking about cakes? I can't wait to have my birthday cake this weekend. Oh, honey, Lisa, I'm gonna be celebrating with you, darling. Nancy and Ronald, oh. I just actually channeled them, I wanna say maybe 2 nights ago. Moira, I channeled on Sunday. Nancy and Ronald was, I think, 2 nights ago. Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of, oh God, so much fucking content coming out. It's bananas. Franz, you know about a lot. Have you applied it in your life? I think that's what, I hope that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm applying it right now. I'm applying it to help other people. I want to talk about things that are considered to be taboo, because when we talk about them, they're not taboo any longer. I want to help people become acquainted with their gifts and abilities. I want to help wake people up. I want people to see that they're not going crazy if they feel like they're going crazy. So yeah, I feel like I'm applying a lot of it. Steve, much love, you guys. Gotta be present. Lisa, I can't wait for the Reagans and the unaliving of children. Sound very interesting. I don't even like how the fuck. What? I'm gonna have to like really like ChatGPT is gonna have to come through big time. Like how the fuck am I like? What can I say that's not gonna get like that video like taken down with like? Because how do you express what the video is about without saying like what it's in fact about? Like, can I say like why do the elite sacrifice their? I mean, just think about it. It's crazy. How the fuck am I gonna pull it off? Your guess is as good as mine. The list of people you read on isn't an accident, that's for sure. Well, some people's energy just doesn't want to come in. So if somebody is like, if their energy is opening up to me, I'm like, yeah, baby, I'm all for it. Steve, those are all the things I want to, Faye. I know, baby. I know. We're all in this life together, right, guys? I kind of actually feel like I want to release first and foremost, again, assuming that it's good, the video on the governments around the world like employing psychics. That was pretty wild. Simply Smile, what? Did you say you know our names or just the first names? So I said I was being hyperbolic because first of all, I don't know everybody's full name. Unless somebody has had a session with me, and even then, I tend to forget surnames. So, no. And a lot of people, like, especially like in your case, Simply Smile, like, this is, like, your handle doesn't have your name in it, right? So unless you tell me this is my name and yes, you can call me by it, I'm not going to. Lisa Sims, are you sure you won't get flagged for that video? That's what I'm saying, like ChatGPT. How are they going to sanitize the name of the video where people that come across it are going to know what I'm talking about without me saying what I'm talking about? KM, it's great. Not a negative comment. Makes me feel less alone. Instead of a monthly book club, needs to do a recap. What the fuck? Lives after the reads. I love that idea, actually. Like a what the fuck monthly check-in. Oh my god, that is such a great idea. Okay, KM, you've just inspired me. Congratulations. I wish I had a prize to give you. I love that. I think we're going to have to do like a monthly what the fuck check-in, right? It's such a good idea, guys. I'm loving this. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Meant the buy. Huh? Did you mean like, I don't, okay. I don't know. Yeah, LOL. I don't even know what you were going with there, KM, but it's all good. Because it's still a great idea. Like a monthly what the fuck check-in. Yeah, sign me up. Like if I saw somebody doing like a monthly what the fuck check-in, I might want to join that live stream too. I'd be like, that looks rad. Yeah, the chat is going fast. Simone, yes. Love the idea of a monthly what the... I gotta write this down. It's such a good idea, right? KM. Thank you. I appreciate you so. Let me write this down. Monthly what the fuck check-in. I'm thinking like the end of the month. Like it'll be like a monthly recap video. Like what happened in the month of, like what the fuck happened in July? Monthly check-in. I'm loving this. Lisa Sims, I am still listening to your last live. The parts I missed out on, but your video on James Dean's was interesting. Homeboy. Homeboy's his own vibe. That's all I'm going to say. Rumina, is there any subject you've personally been wanting to look into if that is not requested by others? No, anything that I've wanted to look into, I've looked into a long time ago. But as more things come up, I look into things more and more, right? Or more things catch my fancy. Simply Smile, was the Texas flood a false flag event? No, so I had done a video a long time ago on Vibrational, Ascension and the New Earth. And what was shown to me is again, I called this years ago. I said we were going to see more flooding, more volcanoes, more crazy rain, more like weird weather events that are playing out. What was shown to me is that Mother Earth is actually purging. Just like we ourselves are ascending and we are downloading the lighter codes into our own body, if Mother Earth stayed at a heavy, dense vibration, we would no longer be a vibrational match for Earth, and thus, she would no longer be our home. So we have to actually ascend in tandem with one another. So what's going on with the weather is actually Mother Earth is purging her own heavier, denser energies through these crazy weather events and patterns playing out. What, baby? Of course, honey. We get over here.
I sacrifice this thing, and that's a problem. I like propping it up.
I got you. So take out the headphones. Okay.
Mom,
Yeah, baby.
while you do that, I'm gonna go grab some choco rice cakes. Yeah.
That's a solid idea. I gotta tell you.
You
That
can have some.
maybe after.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have after. I don't think I'm gonna have while I'm live streaming though, honey bun. Okay, this is back in here, darling.
Mom, you got more corn pops.
Yes, you asked for them, didn't you?
That's fair. I'm gonna have corn pops.
Enjoy, baby. Friends, you want to help people, but who helps you? God.
Hashem.
Or Hashem. His name. The Hashem just basically means his name. His name is an indication of God, right?
Yeah. The ha means the. Shame means
Name.
So
And honestly,
the
you want to know
name,
what,
Hashem.
friends? I love that you asked that question, but I get so much more from you guys than I could ever possibly give back to you. There is no better.
You could give back to them.
I could, but there's no.
You know what you could give back to them?
What, baby?
Free memberships.
Maybe one day.
Free memberships for everyone. Mom. I'm pretty sure with the memberships you can make an option to make them free.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Okay. I helping you guys is the you can't put a price tag on it. So I get so much more from you guys than I could. It's.
Well, Mom, is this a members line?
No, honey, this is regular
Oh,
channel.
okay. If it was, then
Yeah.
you could put a price tag on it, $4.99, I think.
Yes.
How much is your membership?
$4.99 a month.
Mom.
Yes,
How
honey.
many memberships do you have?
I don't know. Babe, let me get back to my people.
Mom, my
Yes,
favorite
honey.
one's lunching and reading.
I know, that was a good one, right?
Because-
Searching for, yes, baby.
Chat, do you know how the lunching and reading membership became a thing?
It's actually a funny story.
It's because ChatGPT decided to make it like that. Mom, can you explain?
Let me catch up on comments first,
Okay,
okay?
then can you?
Okay, searching for synchronicities. Awesome idea. What the fuck? Last Friday of each month, maybe. I'm loving it. I think this is going to be so good. You are welcome, said KM. But KM, you're going to have to join them, okay, honey? Sarah Lee, Faye, do you feel different when you take off your bracelets? I don't know. I haven't taken them off in so long. I don't know what I would feel like if I took them off. I'm kind of scared to find out. Like, should I take them off and find out? There's too many of them. Oh my god, how many do I have? Guys, I'm not allowed to buy any more bracelets. This is like a sickness I have. All right, let's leave them off for a few minutes and find out, okay? Guys, my arm is so pasty. Do you see like the tan difference? Look at that. My arm, I feel like I'm like Miss America. I'm doing like the Miss America bit. No, but seriously, guys, look how pasty my arm is. It's like I just took a cast off or something. That is so... Oh, I'm creeped out by my arm right now. Oh my god. Hold on. Compare and contrast. Do you guys see the tan difference? Look how dark my arm is on this hand. Look how pale my arm is on this hand. Compare and contrast. That's just crazy. Okay, let's find out in a few minutes. Lisa Sims, yes, you are right. We have had more rain and storms where I am, so I have been taking notice of what you... Yes, there you go. Franz, what's your kid's name? Tell him I say hello. So I don't share his name. We refer to him as Pip, because I used to first call him Monsieur Pipsqueak, and then that kind of turned into Pip. So he's just Pip. So I will tell him that you said hello. Thank you. Yes, his voice is adorable. Oh my god, your son is 23 now? I'm not ready for him. Thank God he's not that big. I mean, I will cry. I will cry. Simply smile. Yes, that's Pip. Rumina, priceless. Franz, wow, you are so patient. He's my kid. Lisa Sims, I just got a notice about heavy rains moving into the area soon. It's been looking like it's going to rain all day, and we were supposed to get more rain this weekend. Oh my God. KM, yes indeed. Simone, he is so precious. Yeah, free. I mean, only a kid would be like, yeah, mom, give away free. I mean, it's cute. He is really, really cute. But like, I actually do earn part of like a. No one's. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's someone that's getting fucking rich on YouTube. It's not me, but the little amount that I get on YouTube, I would like to keep. He is so precious. Free memberships, haha. Trust me, you are adding value with your content. I feel like I should be giving more, so it can be more of an even exchange. Thanks again. Thank you for being here. You being here is the exchange, and if you want to, share my content with other people and get more people over here, that's awesome. But you being here is the exchange. Again, part of why I do this is I want to help wake people up. I want to share what's going on behind the veil. I want people not to know that they're not crazy. I want people to embrace their gifts and abilities and learn to work with them. Like, if you're here and you're learning from the content, that's the exchange as it is. KM, I know, goes by so fast. Do you miss him? Are you asking me or are you asking KM? Jesus is the way. Praise Jesus, King of the universe. Preach. Sarah Lee, what's one product you bought that turned out to be a total snob? Like, you can never go back to the cheap stuff. Okay. There is one thing that I bought. It's an eye product that I got on Etsy. It's stem cells. Now, here's the thing. I'm prone to getting puffy under eyes. And so either they're puffy, or as I've gotten older, I've lost, part of the definition and the fat that's in there. So now they're like puffy and they're thinner than they used to be. So I got a sample from somebody that has like stem cell eye treatment on Etsy. I used, the sample was so tiny you would think, surely you didn't see results, Faye. I saw results, Faye. So I ran out, and then I didn't order right away because I was like, oh, fuck, do I really want to spend this amount of money? My eyes, I saw them actually getting puffier and crepey and wrinklier again, so I immediately ordered the full size. I'm being a brat about it. It's not like it's hundreds of dollars. Guys, I'm so sorry. That was the craziest thing. My phone shut down. I was told that it overheated and it knocked me off. That was crazy. So I put my phone in the freezer and then it cooled off and I came back and I wanted to go live again and it gave me the option of resuming the live stream. So here we are. Crazy. Okay, so I'm going to pick up where I had left off. So it's not even that expensive. It's like this eye thing that I got. It's like $38 for the full size. But I can never go back to using like a cheapy store, like $10, whatever, for under eyes. Anyway, that's all. Okay. Simply Smile said, night all. Yeah, this is probably a sign that it's time to actually start to wrap up. So let's do that. Lisa, I still have to finish your video on Sandra Bullock and Jesse James. I will be on alert for your new video. When do you plan to post them? I think we are going to be getting some storms with the wife next week. So hopefully it won't be interrupted. Franz, you went away. Have a nice rest of your night. Lisa Sims, good night. See you next time.
Live gonna be over?
In a few minutes.
Why?
I mean, how long do you want me to stay on already?
Why is so short?
So short. I've been on for hours.
No, you haven't. How long have you been on?
153 minutes and 48 seconds.
Shoot, you're right.
I've been on for hours. Sorry about that, guys. That was the craziest thing that ever happened. Like my phone overheating in the middle of a live. What? Anyway, let's start to wrap up. Does anybody else have any other questions? By the way, Sarah, do I feel any different without my bracelets? I don't know, but I don't really want to keep them off any longer. Like, they're my security blanket, so I have to put them back on. Sorry. Cannot not be without my bracelets. Never without my bracelets. And also, like, my arm is really you know what I should do? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take them off again. I'm gonna, when I shower, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna put some self-tanner on right here. So that way, like, my arm is not like this creepy pasty color. And it will be more uniform with the rest of my tanned self. Simone, after waking up, what's next? Oh, honey. If someone doesn't get stuck being red-pilled, as in if they don't go black-pilled, that's when the magic begins. Because then you get to basically break up with the matrix. You get to see the world as it is. You get to see that it's all like fake, phony, there's false idols, and you just get to live your best life. You get to, like, pursue your passions. You don't get stuck like living like with this horrible 9-to-5 job that just like sucks the soul out of you. Like the other side of waking up, as long as somebody doesn't get stuck being red-pilled, magic, baby, magic. Trust. If you're not there yet, keep going, honey. There's a great expression I love. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. So just keep going. Simone, I feel so called to help children and the earth, but not sure how, except do the best. Yes. So first and foremost, work on your own vibration. When you clean up the vibration, your own vibration, the vibration around you starts to change, and then everything starts to change around you as well. You're not wrong in saying that. So you do yourself first, like clean up your own vibration, and then watch as the world around you responds to that new vibration. Lisa, you start seeing the world totally different, but your ego tries to trick you that what you know isn't real. Searching for synchronicities. Thanks for sharing your heart and info. Always the best time spent with you all in this amazing community. I love that. Thank you. Kailu, I'm stuck on the red pill. That's okay. Keep going. Just don't get stuck being black pilled. If you're red pilled, that's okay. Keep going. After doing engineering, I'm in the red pill. So, I'm sorry that my thing, every time I like touch it, it wobbles. I'm sorry for that, guys. Lisa Sims, I feel like I am supposed to give back and do humanitarian work, but I don't know how. That's okay. So I think for a lot of people, when they start to wake up, there's like a period of absolute confusion. Keep going. Don't worry about it. You're on the way. Milano, after 3 years of bath milk every night, I was 42. I now look, oh my God, really? Kailu, is it the red pill? No, that's more the blue pill. Like somebody that's buying into this whole idea of like a traditional 9-to-5 job and like a 401k, that's the blue pill, baby. That's like you took the pill, you went back to sleep. You don't know that there's another way of living. I know, I need out. Keep going. Hello, Project 25, honey. Was the singer Alhari Joe pledged? Is that their real name, Project 25? So basically, this is the lesson. If you have been red pilled, keep going. There is another way to live on the other side of it. Just don't get stuck. Like just don't go. Like here's the thing. You can't. I always say that waking up is kind of like a jack in the box, but the arm is broken. Once that spring is broken, you can never put the jack back into the box. That's what it's like when you wake up. You can't go back to sleep. Cannot. The only thing that can happen is you can get black pilled, right? Black pilled is like all doom and gloom, like this. Even this whole idea of like the red pilled is a psyop. The world's not going to change. We're all fucking screwed, right? Like that's the black pilled. Just take your autonomy back. Black pilled is disempowered. Red pill is where the power is. Just take your autonomy back. If you already know that the world is essentially a matrix, we're just not hooked in with our throat, the back of our neck, but the way they siphon our energy off of us is through meaningless 9-to-5 jobs and taxes that suck us dry. and hookup culture and free porn and garbage food. And like, once you know all of that, just take your attention away from all of that. Kalu, I'm going to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Deep. Project 25, Loriana Johnson. Let me look at that in a minute. Hold on a second. Lisa Sim, thanks, Faye. See you doing your last live. I'm going to go enjoy a few hours of my birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Thank you for coming to spend part of your birthday with us here. Project 25, she was on Kendrick Lamar's label TDE, and they said after her mysterious unaliving, he blew up. Oh, so you're wondering if like he pledged her? So I'm going to say this. She was just as surprised about being out of her body. So I'm going to say probably yeah. I think in this case there's a good chance. Yeah, and you said yes. I'm going to say yes. This was some sort of a pledge. But it might not have been only by him. I don't know. I just got the weirdest message come in. I heard that it was a label sponsored pledge. So maybe it was like it was Kendrick, like maybe it was like the label had done it for Kendrick Lamar, like that it wasn't actually like his idea, but like the label had done it. Maybe they were like betting that he was going to be the bigger performer than she was going to be. Project 25, or his artist about soul. He was also her fiance. Yes, there you go, Tiffany. Tiffany just said it. I just said label. It's a. I feel like it was a label sponsored pledge. Project 25, Absol. I meant. Yeah, the label had done it. I'm going to say that the label had done it for Kendrick Lamar, but not necessarily that Kendrick Lamar had done it for himself, which is weird, I know. I mean, certainly no weirder than like half the other shit that I've seen here. That's the truth. I know, right? Wow. Crazy. All right, I'm hot as fucking hell, and the pants that I chose to wear today are a little bit too heavy to live stream in. Tiffany, he's no longer on that label, has his own now. Well, that's also kind of suspicious. KM, tips for isolation during the transitional time. Aside from my son, I realize my immediate family is not in alignment. That tends to happen. Okay, so tips. Hermiting is okay. Whatever you are going through, whatever you're feeling like you want or need is also okay. Like if you feel called, like I remember when I was going through my awakening, like part of the time, like all I wanted was like healthy food, and the other part of the time I wanted just like garbage, junk food, like comfort food. That's normal. Whatever you're going through is perfectly normal. It's okay to hermit. It's okay to not want to see people. It's okay for your interest in things to vary or change. It's okay if you don't want to go outside. It's okay if the sun is too bright. It's okay if the world is too noisy. Take care of yourself. This is also a great time. If you don't already have a meditation practice, establish a meditation practice, okay? Establish a connection to your guides. This is the time to do it. This is where the magic is, when you're hermiting, okay? It's okay if people fall away during this time. They're no longer in alignment with you. What comes next is amazing. Because look at this amazing community I have. This was what came next for me. I can't put a price tag on this. So whatever I lost, whatever came in afterwards was better and so much more aligned with where I was going at that time. So let things fall away from you. It's okay. And you're going to be okay. If you want to go to my website, I actually have a blog post that I had written about my spiritual awakening experience. Solarflow.com, SOULARFLOW.com. Go to the blog section. I have a post that I wrote about my own personal spiritual awakening. I think you might get some interesting value in that, okay? Project 25 is joining the club like Indiana Jones, the Temple of Doom. Not exactly, but I was told that there's insane reveals in all of the Indiana Jones movies. Rumina, can you look into when the institution of the Dalai Lama, Buddhism in general, became infiltrated? I know you've done a video on religions. I'd be interested in this particularly. So what just came is it came in the 1970s. You're welcome, KM. Rumina, at KM, having space for yourself is priceless. Sarah Lee, another look into Sandra Bullock, please. Club affiliation. Was she born? No. And is she really? Yes. So she's really born a biological female, and she was not born in the club. No. KM at Rumina, thank you. No, and you know, here's the thing. What did Sandy say in the video that I had done on her? Like in her acceptance speech, she had said, "Did I really? What did she say? Like, did I really earn this, or did I really just wear you all down?" Like somebody that was born in the club would never say that. So no, she was not born into it. Rumina, 1970s, interesting and makes sense. I don't know why, but I'm going to take your word for it. Like maybe something notable happened then that I don't know about. I mean, that would not surprise me. I want to know as little as possible about the world, so that way anything that I channel doesn't have to pass through like my conscious, like my members, if you've seen the video that I had done on JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, like I had said in that video, like my mind had 20 plus years at that point of this being the official narrative of what happened to them. And I had a hard time with there being anything else that had actually come in. So the less I know about a subject, the more I actually have less trouble channeling it and establishing, and then also just like allowing the information to flow. Rumina, oh, I am with you. It's important for a psychic develop. It is so important. The less we know, the better. Because then our conscious mind doesn't compete with it. Project 25, is Serena Williams the biological mother of her children? Serena Williams cannot be a biological mother of anyone. Serena Williams was born a he. So could Serena Williams be the biological father? Yes, but not the mother. Sarah Lee, interesting question, Project 25, right? Rumina, why were Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian matched up? Well, I immediately heard power couple, but I don't think they're a power couple for now. I think there's something lined up for them in the future. They're going to be like some sort of or maybe, I don't know if it's going to come to pass now because the world is changing, but I'm kind of maybe getting the sense actually that there was something that they were going to be lined up for in, I think like the next 7 years time. Something was going to happen. They were going to be like a power couple on the front of something. They were put together for that purposes. Project 25, wow, they have been tricking us for years. Yep. Sarah Lee, does Madonna have a clone for her concerts and or other events? She is far too arrogant. I don't think she would ever use a clone. She likes the attention. No, I don't think so. KM, I'll be 54 on Monday, and even at a young age, I still realize the 70s were something, that's for sure. Rumina, is it Olivia? Oh, she is so nasty. I'm going to say based on the energy of what I had seen with Olivia Wilde, I'm going to say there's a really, really good chance she is. Project 25, her body has always looked more masculine than other female. Yeah, because that ain't a woman tennis player. That's a man. That's a man, baby. Project 25, yes, both of them. Both. Project 25, if you haven't yet seen the video that I had done on the Freemasons, I talk specifically about them in the video. Yes, they are both. I think, who's the younger one? One of them is shorter than the other one. The shorter one, I think, was on hormone replacement therapy when they were a lot younger. And it actually suppressed their physical, like their growth in terms of height. One is taller than the other. So I think the family joined, when the family joined, one was, they're not the same age anyway, one was older than the other one. So they put, I think, the younger one on like hormone something or another and suppressed some of their actual like height growth. Tiffany, are Ciara and Russell Wilson matchmakers for the club now? They have been really influential in helping athletes and singers come into. No, it's no. It's done way above them. Way above them. Project 25. Okay, I will look into it. Sarah Lee, who is really behind the Charlie Hebdo pow-powing? Series of Islamic terrorist attacks and mass pow-powings, claiming the lives of many people in the Paris office of Charlie Hebdo and satiric magazine. Oh, fuck. Why does this not surprise me? Alphabet Agency. United States Alphabet Agency. Starts with a C and ends with an A. That's who was actually behind it. Fucking government. KM. Oh, that's a good one, Tiffany. Project 25. Venus is older than Serena. Okay, so Serena was put on something to do. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's the same hormone replacement therapy that they put people that are transitioning now. It was something else. Because they didn't completely, like, the younger one's body is still really masculine and really muscular, so it's different. I almost feel like it's a more pure strain of some sort of a hormone than what they put other people onto. What they put other people onto is like it leaches like minerals out of your bones, and it's like really fucking unhealthy. The younger one wasn't put on that. Sarah Lee, did Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend Karuchi Tran join the club? She does modeling and acting. Yeah, but really low level. Like I would say yes, but no. Like I don't even think they know what they want to do with her. So do you guys remember when I had looked into what's her name? Black China? What had been shown to me with Black China is like if they don't know what to do with a person, they'll like sign them in some sort of a contract, but they don't fully like bring them into the inner folds until they know what or if they can even do something with a person. So they'll put them under some sort of a contract to see what can be done with them, and then maybe they'll bring them into the folds and they'll start to reveal things to them at a later date. I have a feeling she's like just signed on some sort of a contract, but I don't think she knows shit of what's going on. So like yes, but also kind of no, I would say, which is like not really an answer, but that's kind of what's being shown to me. Did Beyonce have a relationship with her guitarist BB? I don't think so. Simone, have you done a video on Kanye? I just started watching your channel. Well, welcome, my darling. I love that you're here. I love that you're hanging out with us. So yes, I've looked into Kanye on 2 separate occasions. One of them is in a previous AMA, and another one is I have an entire standalone video on the Kardashians. That one is not to be missed. Like I would actually recommend go to my celebrity energy reading playlist, find the one on the Kardashians, and sit the fuck down. That's what I recommend watching first and foremost, because and then if you want to get more of an insight into Kanye specifically, then you can watch. You can email me and I'll send you the link. Or here, I'll even do you one better, honey. Watch the video on the Kardashians. Comment in that video that you want the segment on Kanye. I will respond to your comment with the link to the AMA with the segment on Kanye. Okay? It's just easier than going like email and this and that and bump that video. I would recommend to the top of your playlist. Okay, honey? Rumina, is Tony Robbins in the club? And I will look in. I have a soft spot in my heart for Tony Robbins. I don't know why I do. But I have a soft spot in my heart, and I've really resisted looking into him. I'll do it though. I'll do it. Okay. Max, hi from Sydney, Australia. Hello. I love my friends in Sydney, Australia. Sarah Lee, do models Irina Shayk and Taylor Hill also do the model job as a front for something else? I think they're both a front. I don't think they do the prostitution. Hello, Max. Project 25, is Beyonce's former drummer Kimberly Thompson telling the truth about her doing? Yes. Oh, I don't know about the cat, but absolutely, it's been shown to me so many times. Beyonce opens herself up, she does spell casting, all of it. Yes, I say yes. KM, I don't usually watch celebs, but now you've got me intrigued. So my videos are not like maybe there's a small section at the beginning where we just talk about like the 3D information about who this person is, and then we deconstruct them. Because everything that we're looking into is like what's going on with their energy, their vibration, their soul, their spirit, their past lives. Like you will never look at these celebrities the same way again. Simone, I heard of the Kardashians being witches. I was surprised how much. Yes, yeah, they got a fucking witches coven. I mean, I felt so much empathy for Scott right? Like he got such a bad rap. Like by the way, I've never seen a single episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but I did have for like 15 years. I had a subscription to Us Weekly. And I remember reading that one of the sisters, I forgot which one, was like calling him like douche lord douche, like for what now? And then when I looked into them, I was like, okay, I got it now. Rumina, oh my God, Faye, I have a soft spot for Tony too. He's helped me through some tough times. You know what? Hold on. I want to tighten up this thing on the back of my ring light because it's wobbling every time I touch my phone. It's like fucking crazy making over here. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I don't think that actually tightens it up. Hold on. Does this tighten it up? Fuck. You know, I swear, it's like I have two left hands sometimes, guys. I'm sorry. It's just going to wobble. I've made peace with it. Please make peace with it, too. Simone, it made so much sense why he went with a younger... Right? She was not threatening to him after what he had gone through. Like, that's what he needed. He just needed, like, a gentle, non-threatening energy. Okay, yes. Go back and comment. I will absolutely share the link with you. Okay, honey? Sarah Lee, you once tried to look into the actress Megan Good's energy, but she just presented herself as Jessica Rabbit. Do you get if she's in the... I'm going to say yes. KM, I'm in. I love it. Honey, you are going to love my content. I know that I'm biased. You got an entire community over here. They love my content. Don't take my word for it. Take their word for it. So, yes. I knew what you meant, Simone. Jenna, hi, honey. I found you live in the flesh. Still no notification from... YouTube is such a... YouTube, stop being a bitch. They're... I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, I told you guys a few months ago, a friend of mine reached out to me. She's like, why did you stop making content? I was like... She's like, I don't get notifications any longer. I just thought you stopped making content. I was like, okay, go look to see if you're still subscribed. Nope. YouTube took the luxury of unsubscribing her to my channel. They mess with people's channels. I don't know what to tell you. Sarah Lee, one of the members of the girl band, Danity Kane, from back in the day, Aubrey O'Day, looks like a totally different person. Clone, tons of plastic surgery. Tons. By the way, she's a prostitute. Unwillingly. Just like the Pussycat Dolls, turned unwillingly into a prostitute. She was turned into a prostitute. Project 25, did Kanye's first fiance, Alexis Pfeiffer, end things with him because of his mother's passing? He said he wanted a family and she felt different at the time. No, I think he was starting to unravel because of his mother's passing. Because I think he sacrificed her. Shh, Don't tell anyone. Thank you, Sarah. Jenna, the algorithm still knows. You know what? Even if the algorithm doesn't know it, Jenna, I know it. I don't need the algorithm to prove to me something that I already know. I know you love me. And now I have to plug my phone back in because I'm at 20%. Do you think my phone is going to overheat again? Rumina, we're Heidi Klum, and you know what? I think I had kind of looked into them, and I think what had come in was there's something to do with the bloodline that they wanted these two people together. So I don't know. I'm going to say, I guess yes then. Oh, you are so kind. Thank you so much, CJ. Sarah, is Nicole Scherzinger drinking the juice, or is she just doing plastic surgery? Plastic surgery and also a prostitute, allegedly. Project 25. Does Lily Rose Depp have a relationship with her father, Johnny Depp? I mean, that's kind of private. I don't like. So what's guides? Okay, fine. Like I was gonna be like, I want to respect their privacy, and my guides are chirping in my ear. So clearly, it's not a secret. What happened with Amber Heard really hurt his relationship with his daughter. David, you always look amazing. What face products do you use? Thank you so much, David, for saying so. Just facial oil and makeup, and that's about it. It's just, I promise you, it's just makeup. It's facial oil. It keeps my face young and supple. Sarah Lee, do they put Gwen Stefani under... Hold on, I didn't finish reading the question. Let me finish reading it so other people can know what you asked. Did they put Gwen Stefani under MK Ultra? I'm gonna say she was so desperate for fame, she would have done anything. Say whatever you want me to say, be whoever you want me to be, dress however you want me to dress. Whatever the fucking agenda is, I don't even think that they needed to. Project 25, wasn't Amber Heard? Yes, she was. Jenna, good I want to finish reading that though for the replay crew. Project 25 asked, wasn't Amber Heard lying about the ABUSE? And I said yes. Jenna, good question, Sarah. Gwen rings alarm bells to me a lot. I think the reason she rings alarm bells for you is because there's something like, I don't know, at least the way I feel her energy, desperate. She is so desperate for fame, attention, love, like, that's why I think like they didn't need to do anything to her because she was just desperate. Like, I just want to be famous. I'll do whatever it takes. Sarah, did rapper Rick Ross attend the Diddy parties and participated? Some rumors of being gay about him. I'm gonna say yes, but I'm gonna also say I don't think he participated out in the public, like out in the open. I think there was like public freak-offs, but then I also am being shown like breakaways going on in other private rooms, and I think he was in private rooms with people. But I don't think he participated out in the open. Rumina, was the model actress Jane Birkin in the club or whatever the equivalent was back then? When was this, honey? What year was this, okay? Jinx, just finished watching Minecraft on HBO. What do you know about Jack Black? He's in the club, baby. I took Pip, my son, to see the movie. There were two people in the end scene that were doing this. Who was it? Jack Black and what's his name? Jason Momoa. Because they're both in the club, baby. This does not mean rock on. They were showing you their affiliation to Satan. Okay? When somebody does this, they're telling you who they align with, and it's Satan's energy. So he's in the club. Rumina, this was in the 60s, 70s. So the Hollywood was not infiltrated fully back then. So she might have just been used as a prostitute. Kalu, what's your view on Muslims? So this is not specific about Muslims. This is about every religion. Every religion has been corrupted. Either with things taken out of religious texts that were in there, so they're being misrepresented, or by putting things in that were never actually in there in the first place. Every single religion has been corrupted. Muslim, Jewish, Christianity, your religion, my religion, every religion. Every single one of them has been corrupted. Simone, do you think Kanye's mother, Donda, knew she would be? No. Sometimes I feel she was willing to be his sacrifice. I don't know, I wasn't there. I don't think so. Project 25, was Meek Mill, DJ Khaled, and Rick Ross in a relationship with Diddy? Maybe Rick Ross, I don't think DJ Khaled. Jinx, Mama, Baby, Jenna, Jimmy Iovine and Interscope Records, the spiral on his logo was intentional. Yes, correct. Jenna, and Dave Grohl plays Satan in... They're telling us. There's so many reveals out in the open. Rumina, I feel like I want to look into the 60s, 70s for myself now. You know I'm going to stand behind that for you. Abso-fucking-lutely. Anytime somebody wants to embrace their gifts and abilities and they want to look into things, yes. KM, is that why he is not with Lisa Bonet? No, so I actually had looked into him and Lisa Bonet. What was shown to me was the image consultants had come in and suddenly Jason Momoa was like drinking the Kool-Aid and he was like buying into everything, and like that doesn't vibe with Lisa. Lisa's like so real, and she was seeing like her husband become like a fabrication of himself, so that's why they're not together. Sarah, are the rumors about Whitney Houston and Robin Crawford, Whitney's former assistant, being her alleged... I've never seen that. Anytime I've ever been asked about Whitney having a same-sex relationship, it's always been shown to me that they were really like good friends, really, really loving, warm, compassionate, supportive friendships, but I've never seen that she was having a same-sex relationship. Project 25, is Lily Rose Depp in the club? She seems like she is, and her partner 070 Shake want nothing to do with it. She doesn't want to tell me. Okay, but here's also the thing. What she's actually, the indication that she's giving me could be construed that she is, because she's doing this to me. But this is also a symbol for those in the club that they don't talk about being in the club. So it could, you know, I'm going to say it could go either way in this case. Like, I'm not going to talk about, like, if I am or if I'm not. Or also, this is like her cheeky way of, like, not being non-committal, but also actually saying that she is in the club. Kalu, I'm Muslim and I'm being misused heavily, but the original message is preserved by the Quran. Here's the thing. I'm never going to disparage another person's religion. So that's, you know, that's why I always say every religion has been corrupted. I mean, religion is really kind of one of those things that it's like, you're an asshole if you talk about it and it's not your religion. I'm very, very sympathetic to anybody that is still fully ingrained into their religion. That's the best I can offer. The whole satanic worshiping stuff is predicted to... Ooh, wow. Holy shit. In the Quran? Holy shit. I did not know that. Jenna, a couple cool girls are working with a lawyer to open up Kurt Cobain's unaliving case. Do you see any justice for Kurt in the future? Maybe. Here's the thing. I'm going to... As I say about anything that has to do with the future, anything I say is a potential... Timelines change, outcomes change, and not only all of that, there's also the free will of all of the people that are involved. I would say, as of right now, there's anywhere from, this is such weird numbers I'm getting, 2 to 17% yes. It's subject to change though. And again, that's what it is now. It could change a month from now. Sarah Lee, Beyonce's cousin Angela Beyonce, who was her assistant and served as vice president at Beyonce's Parkwood Entertainment and always follows her around, so she must know quite a bit. Did she join the club? Here's the thing. What value does she bring to the club? they really only want to bring people into it that are going to have some sort of inherent value, right? This person doesn't have inherent value. What's being shown to me is money, 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 money. So either she is just given tons of money to look the other way, or pretend she doesn't know, or she's not in it. She is getting a ton of money. So essentially they're buying her silence. Kalu, okay, you're a good person. I would never offend anybody. Absolutely not. That's not my vibe. That's not my style. Jenna, we can manipulate the energy too. I think we can, by the way, with what we put our attention into, right? Like energy. What you put your focus on, attention. When you put your focus into, energy flows. What you take your focus away from, energy is suppressed. So yes, absolutely. Tiffany, do you see Trump leaving the presidency in 5? Why would he do that? Rumina, at Jenna, yes, we can always change the energy. Sarah, actor John Goodman lost over 200 pounds and says it's due to boxing and walking his dogs. True or no, that's not true. Jenna, he had help. I'm not going to say that it's Ozempic, but I actually think he had, what did they do? What was like the hot thing a few years ago? Like, what's it called? I forgot. Where they cut part of your stomach out. I think that's what he actually had done. I don't think that it's Ozempic though. Jenna, author Charles Cross, did somebody plan unaliving? I'm going to say yes, because I'm getting a very, very physical reaction, and that usually comes on when something like that happens. So I'm going to say yes. Project 25, is the artist 070 Shake Danielle Balbuena in the club? She was a Kanye protege. Same thing as what I had said about, who was it? Karuchi Tran. In a contract, they're not sure what they're going to do with this person yet. Jenna, plan his. Project 25, kind of person in the club, be in a relationship with a person who is not in the club. If so, how does it work? No. Because they want to have control over them. How do they have control over them if everybody is owned and operated? So I'm going to say no. That's why, by the way, a person that I get asked about a lot is Matt. I think Damon? Is it Matt Damon? Matt Damon. He's best friends with Nia names. Who was J-Lo married to just now? Ben Affleck. Whoever the Matt is that's best friends with Ben Affleck. People are like, but he's an actor. He married like a bartender or a waitress. That's the story that we're told to build out the pretend character profile in who Matt Damon was cast to play on the world stage. She's a club member too. That's the way it works. Just because he married someone that's not an actress doesn't mean she's not in the club. Sarah Lee, are Suki Waterhouse and Robert Pattinson a real or... I think they're real. Is that Tanisha? I can't, wait, it's Tanisha, I thought that was you. There's such a glare, I couldn't see. There is a remote viewer that says she sees him leaving at that time. I'm sorry, who are we talking about? I lost the plot. Sarah, the twin brothers and singers of the rock band Blink-182 are both married to famous women. Joel to Nicole Richie and Benji to Cameron. Yes. Jenna, I'd fear in unaliving if somebody I knew was with somebody in the club. Like, is that right? KM, the club, heavy in New Orleans, seems more movie stars moving here. So I'm going to say in that case, when you see a lot of celebrities moving to one location, it's actually because of the Masonic Lodge there. They're trying to drum up and bring more excitement to the Masonic Lodge. So I would say there's probably a very strong Masonic presence in New Orleans. Jenna, another excellent question, Sierra. Okay, I'm sorry, chat typing. I know, it's okay, honey. Tanisha, yeah, it's me. I'm not understanding what you wanted to know about Trump. I'm very confused, honey. Why would he be leaving in 5 months? Are you asking if he's going to be unalived? Is that why you think he would be leaving? Jenna, is there enough info about New Orleans to make a whole video about it? Like so many vampires and vampire culture. Well, I did a segment on it for a previous AMA. Maybe go back and rewatch it and see if you have questions after watching it, okay? Rumina, is the speaker Chase Hughes still an intelligence asset, or is he genuine? I think he's still an asset. Tanisha, Jenna, Tiffany. Tiffany and Tanisha, I'm sorry. Both of your on my end, both of your names are in green, and I can't see it clearly here. I'm sorry. Tiffany Davis said, Jenna, I agree, yes to the video. KM, oh, yep, there is. Project 25, was the late rapper DMX in the club? He seems like he would be against that. I think I looked into him, I forgot. Jenna, I'll go find it. Thanks. You're welcome, love. If you have trouble finding it, just email me and I'll send you the link. Because I have an amazing spreadsheet. I have every topic I've ever looked into with the link, because I was starting to forget what I've looked into. It was crazy. And then people would ask me for things, and like I would have to go into every AMA and like look through. It was just crazy. It was lunacy. Sarah, were actresses Eva Longoria and Sofia Vergara born in the club? I think yes to Eva Longoria. I don't know about Sofia Vergara. I don't think Sofia Vergara was. Project 25, do you know about Life Path 7? I don't, I'm sorry. I did get all, my Virgo stellium was preening on full display. Jenna, no, I'm not in NOLA. Jinx, can anyone ever really leave the club? No. So the club was shown to me like Hotel California. You can check out, but you can't ever really leave. The only one that was shown to me as being able to be gotten out of it, and this was not even club. This was the prostitution that the modeling industry is. That was shown to me as what's her name, Sarah? It was in the last members live stream that we had done. What's her name? The model. Her husband paid so much fucking money to get her out of it. That's the only time I've ever seen it. Tanisha, did they do MK Ultra on Tila Tequila? She is exposing a lot, but it still seems like they messed with her mind. There's something wrong with Tila Tequila. What the fuck is her name? Tila Tequila? There's something about her energy that's not right. It could be the MK Ultra that was done to her. No.
Are you still online?
I am still on.
Well, how long have you been online?
Forever.
How long?
I live here now.
How long?
Hello, my address is now youtube.com. Almost 200 minutes.
Oh, Mom, tell them about your book.
Okay, hold on. There's something going on with Tila's energy that's driving me crazy right now. 1 second. I don't think the Tila Tequila that we see is the real Tila Tequila. I don't know why I'm saying that. What, baby?
Do we have chocolate rice cake?
Yes, honey.
Can I have?
Yes, honey. There's something driving me crazy about her energy. 1 second. Okay, I see what it is now. So first of all, I don't think that's all tequila, which sounds crazy. I know that. I think what we're actually seeing is some sort of a...
Mom, Coco's 3 months old.
Okay, baby, I think...
Mom, I'm still going to track Coco's age on here.
You can, that's okay. I think I think that's not completely organic tequila. I think they mixed her name lends itself very, very funnily and very well to this. I think they mixed tequila. Tequila. I think they mixed her with some sort of a cyborg, like what they did with what's his name? LeBron James. So I don't know what they're doing with her. They're doing like some weird fucking experimentation. Whatever it is that she's saying is a script of what she's allowed to say. So either she's like she or whatever remains of the original Tila. I'll almost look at it like this way. She's controlled opposition. That's what I'm going to say about her. But that's not all her. Like they've done, I don't even know what the fuck they did to her. Oh my. Yes, thank you, Sarah. Miranda Kerr. I missed so many comments. I'm sorry, guys. I got to go back up. Ashley asked, and what is, I don't know what's wrong with you, honey. Sarah, did the actor Anton Yelchin really cross over in an accident? He was crushed by his own car, which rolled backwards. Club involved a real accident. It doesn't feel real. No, I'm going to say not real. Rumina, is author podcaster Tim Ferriss in the club? If not, was he bought and paid for? I'm going to say he's in it now. I don't think he always was, though. Jenna, Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney, he in the Icky Club or hit easy? I think I already looked into him, love. No, I think he kind of, he's seen how much he could get away with. He's in it, but he's not real. I'm trying to remember what I had said when I had looked into him. He's cheeky. Let's say he's cheeky. He's in the club, but he likes to almost see how much he can get away with before he's reprimanded. So the best way to put his energy is cheeky. Project 25, can Virgo cusp with Libra? If so, have you ever heard of a Virgo? Can you ask the question again? I'm not understanding you. Jenna, Tila wanted fame so bad and saw too much. I think she's against it now. To Pip. Tanisha said, was she trafficked on the school? I don't know who we're talking about. There's too many topics that are going on simultaneously. I don't know what we're even talking about any longer. So if you ask me a question, guys, could you please tell me who you're asking about? Sarah, could you look into what happened to the SS Orang Medan in Malaysia? There was an SOS message that mentioned the captain, along with the rest of the crew, were unalived. Even the telegrapher crossed over during the transmission of the message. Speculation of ghosts, hazardous chemicals, and even aliens have been raised, but there is still no conclusion as to what. I'm going to add it to the list because I can't look into that now. That seems like it's going to be a hella long. SS Orang Medan. Tanisha, that's how I felt when I watched her on that video. Oh, Duran. I'm going to say no, because when they were big in the 80s, that was before the music industry was actually taken over. Jenna, oh no, they got her. Yep. Like Alex Jones, huh? No, Alex Jones is not controlled opposition, honey. Jenna probably explains the Nazi garb she was sporting a few years back. I would say so. Hello. Who is that? There's a glare. I think it's Allie, right? Hello, Allie. Hi, Faye. Is Australian singer Darren Hayes doing okay? He's been through a lot in the past few years. He's my favorite singer. He will be okay. Give him time. Give him about 2 years. Jenna, Ryan Dunn, was his unaliving an accident? He said he's too shocked he doesn't want to talk about it. Tamisha, allowing her to say certain things. All I know is her energy is very off and she seems to be exposing, but only said stuff we already know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think she's controlled off. Rumina, has the SXSW event been Yes. Jenna, Duran Duran played one of them Demon Ceremonies a couple of years ago. Oh, they were my favorite band years ago. That's kind of sad to hear. Sarah Lee, are the singers Toni Braxton and her sister Tamar Braxton in the club? I'm going to say yes. Not born though. Jenna, yeah, that's Ryan. Hasn't changed. Poor dude. At least it's nice to know I'm connecting to the right person's energy. Guys, I gotta go, guys. It's like 8 o'clock. I don't know how long I've been on here, but fucking hella long. It's getting dark. I gotta put my kid in the bath and get my kid to bed. And then I have a headache and I need to take a cold shower. I am so fucking hot. I'm wearing heavy pants today. Don't ask. They weren't heavy when I put them on this morning. I'm wearing heavy pants and I'm under this ring light and I'm hot and fucking sweaty. So let's wrap this up, my favorite people in the world. Project 25, did the Japanese singer Yukiko Okada unalive herself or was she pledged? There are rumors that the actor Toru Minigishi caused her unhappiness. I'm actually going to say it is what's been said. I think that she really was unhappy and I think she did unalive herself. Allie said, thanks, Faye. Take care. Thank you, honey. Jenna, you were on such a heck and roll, girl. Get some rest and I mean, there's a reason my phone was overheating. I'm fucking overheating too. My God. I mean, I'm gonna, like, what's next? I'm gonna have to, like, come on here on a fucking, like, tube, like, oh, bleh. No, I would never do, like, a tube top. I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to do when I'm hot? Rumina, Faye, thank you, love. This really picked up during, I know, like, who knew, like, my phone dying and overheating would lead to such a wonderful event thereafter. I mean, you never know what's going to happen with these live streams, do we now? Jenna, I would have been here earlier if you, I know, you too. Fuck. I'm sorry. Jenna, you know what you can do, love? Join, if you're not already part of the Telegram chat, because I always post in there when I'm going live. So if you want to be part, did you even join? I don't even remember. I think you may have joined, but maybe you're not really active in there. I know not. There's too many balls in the air. I'm starting to drop a few. But if you really want to know when I'm going to go live, I always post in the Telegram chat. I love you guys. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, I had a feeling that you had joined. I know you rarely pop in. That's okay. I feel the love anyway, my darling. It's fucking hot. I gotta get my kid to bed. I gotta take a cold motherfucking shower because it's fucking hot under this ring light. Yeah, turn the notifications on. I love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will try my absolute hardest to get the members exclusive video on the Holocaust up. I'll try for over the weekend. I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to edit it tonight and get it posted for tomorrow, even though I would like to. I will try my absolute hardest, though. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I'm looking forward to, thank you, CJ. I'm looking forward to the next time that I get to hang out with you guys. It will be next week. I'm going to go live on a weekly basis now, guys, because I love you and I love hanging out with you guys. So, bye. Love to you all. And I will see you next time. Bye.